Alrighty. So for those that are joining back, this is part 2 of what we were working on before. We are restarting an old save and getting into the nitty-gritty with Ficsmas and starting to do that holiday event. I've never really done the holiday events all the way through. I ran out of time last year, so I am going to try to dedicate some time this month to actually playing it. And if I need to, wind back the clock on my PC and grab some extra days on that. So that is the plan. For those on the repeat that didn't fast forward through all the whole intro, you guys probably fast forward through the intro. But, you know, that's what we're up to. So, just in case. That is the plan. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, part 1 was dismantling the factory next to us that we don't need anymore, salvaging the parts that we could, getting rid of the stuff that's too basic for us to need, and then setting up what today's going to be is setting up a new factory for Ficsmas. Alrighty, it is time. Appreciate everyone coming by and checking out all the things. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and make the game show up because apparently that didn't work. Go ahead and make the game show up, and the game should be showing up. The game is showing up. Perfect. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the rock playlist. And if anyone wants to change it, just let me know. Let's see. What do we got going on today? What we have going on today is the Ficsmas update. So we just went through and deleted all the old stuff. You know, we still got the train stations in line. There's no signals or anything like that on those because that was all completed long before Update 5. This was done June 26th of 2020. Was the last time this save was active beside yesterday. So this is a very old save that we're coming back into. We're going to be checking out Ficsmas and doing that. Why we're having performance issues, I don't know. A little weird. I thought I did all that stuff last time. But I guess I didn't. Mention it. I don't want it that loud. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys either. Let's see, what are we working on? What we need to do is concrete, and we need to establish a new place. Wait, that was, yeah. That's where those go. Okay, we're gonna grab some concrete. Oh, you know what? We need more than concrete, huh? Yeah, that's new. I'm gonna have to get used to that. I'm not used to that yet at all, but we're gonna have to get used to it. That new cost is not something I have on my mind yet, because I haven't been playing enough Update 5. But we are gonna get some of this shit going. Oh, hey, I missed a box. What do you know? Oh, it was just an iron place. Okay, cool. Ah, I got flowers on accident. Damn it. Yeah, I need to get better at making stairs. What was, yeah, oh, wow. Oh, no, that's, okay, we don't want to get rid of that then. Do we? Oh, no, yeah, that's the train station. That's the train station. Okay. Where are we gonna build this? Do we just build here? Maybe we just build here? Maybe, I don't know. We could just build here. Go round to... Maybe I get rid of this hypertube. Oh. Okay. No idea why that's there. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab the chainsaw real quick. And, put that there. Do I have, oh, cool, it's a fun little inspect. Yeah, that's neat. I like that. I'll go through and cut out these trees. Mental block. For some reason, these trees are getting in my way. I don't know why, but they are. So they're gonna go. I've never really done a dedicated factory for Ficsmas either, so I'm not really sure like what to do. I've seen Kivitz make one, and he made a huge one, and it was like super neat. And I don't know if I want to go that hard, but like I do want my own factory for it. And I guess part of me wants to do it different than what I just did, because I just spent all this time ripping up this area, and this is a good area. It's a great starting area. I love starting here, but like, I feel like since I just ripped everything up, I should make it different than what it was, because like right now, the only thing I can think of is to put it back how it was, but I just spent all that time ripping it out. It'd be kind of dumb to just put it back the way it was. I just spent like a whole day, not a whole day, like an hour ripping it out just to put it back, you know? Like that's weird to me. Can I cut these? No, but you can still climb them, right? I thought you could climb this. Oh no, you have to the sticks. You have to have the wood on the vines, or else you can't climb it. If there's no wood on the vines, you can't climb it. Okay. And we don't have to worry about biomass power because this save already has coal power, by the way. That's why we're going to be powering stuff, and you're going to not see me doing any biomass, and it's because I don't need it for power. I've already have the save on coal. Just eat some of these guys. Now, load that. We'll reload this. And how are we going to do this? So in the past, what I did was two different versions. One was when I built up all the way up here. Let me get a hotbar set up too for this. That was for making stairs and walkways. Here's the foundation one. Okay, cool. So what I had done in the past was build, like, say, up there, right? And then just covered all of this and just let all of this be like gone and not really there. But that's a bit of a waste. So what I'm gonna do is, I think what I talked with Devin about is making a roughly a 6 meter area. So I'm gonna put down a 1 meter foundation here to make sure that we have a flat surface to go off of. I'm gonna do a 4 meter foundation and a 2 meter foundation. And what that's going to let me do is that is going to give me roughly a 6 meter area from here, which actually I need to do it like this. That way I can have the snap to the world grid, which is way better. So let me do this real quick. Let me get rid of it. We'll do that again. 1 meter, I'm going to snap it to the world grid, which is going to make it angle this way, which is a bit of a bummer, but we do want that. And then we're going to go over to the 4 meter foundation, and we're going to rotate that to be, you know, there. And then we're going to go with the 2 meter foundation like that, and then a 1 meter foundation on top. And that should still be lined up with whatever. Yeah, okay, cool. That's still on the world grid. That's great. So this is now what I'm going to build everything off of. And I'm actually going to change. I'll leave it at 1 meters because now we can zoop, and that zooping is easy. But that is now what the whole valley floor is going to be off of. And with the reason I'm doing this, and I can show you this now because on this save I actually have what I'm talking about with Devin. This is why, right? As I can place 2 stackable conveyor poles under a 6 meter foundation. And what's going to happen is that no item should be able to clip through that height difference between the top of this and that. So that way you can have belt work that's hidden underneath your factory, underneath that floor, and 6 meters should be exactly enough to not have anything items clipping, which is something that's important to me. Now, the way that this is not going to be the case the whole time, because you can see that we're on a sloped, you know, ground. But what it is going to allow me to do is pretty much always, even on sloped ground, get at least 1 stackable, and then I can always place another regular conveyor right here as well. So this allows me to have 3 different conveyors all going in one direction, or it can allow me to have 2 conveyors at any time going in any direction, and then I can go underneath to cross lines. And that's what I've typically done with my subfloors, is I'll have a 6 meter difference between whatever the factory floor is, and then this will rather, imagine this is my factory floor down here, right? I'll put a foundation here to make that easy. Right, so this is, oh god damn it, I'm not used to zooping yet. I have to click twice. Okay, so this is my factory floor, right? And then this is my roof. So what I'm gonna do is now on the roof of this floor, before I build another floor, I'm gonna leave 6 meters of space so that between the roof of my main floor and the floor of my second floor, I have a 6 meters crawl space underneath each factory floor to allow me to run belt work for the items that get like extra complicated. When you get into you know, building mass assemblers or building manufacturers, this is almost required, at least for me, because of how convenient it is and how much easier it makes belt work. So I really recommend giving that a try. You know, if you don't like it, you don't like it, but it is absolutely what I do. You know, it may be for some of you, you found another way and that you can save resources by not doing this, but I really enjoy the ease of use, and I have rarely come across a time that I regret doing it. So I don't think, if ever, I don't know if I've ever come across a time I regret making a subfloor. So it's definitely something I recommend. We'll go here, fill that up. And so we're just going to go through and do this. I'm going to let it clip through the rocks. I usually don't like that, but what I also have done in the past is I've come back and added foundations like around the rock to hide the fact that the rock was ever there. And that will probably be something that I do down the line. And another good practice to do while you're building all these foundations is to go and place miners down. That way you know where, you know, the foundations that get in the way are and aren't. It can save you a little bit of time, but it's also not a huge amount of time that I worry about it. So I'm just gonna keep going here and let that be a thing, and we'll just you know, end up partially covering a few of these nodes, and we'll have to come back and fix that, but nothing I'm super worried about. This power line isn't going anywhere anymore. That and that one's not going anywhere, so we can do that. And yeah, there's some iron nodes here, so we're gonna try to avoid those a little bit, save myself a teeny bit of time. Come back this way to here, because I know that's probably going to be taken up. We'll go that way. Did that really go for 10? Oh, wow. So that's interesting, because that isn't 10 lawn, but it just spent 10 doing 4 of them, so that's fun. There's just under the map now that I can't delete. That's fun. So, you know, fair warning with zooping. Apparently that's the thing. Apparently that has not been completely problem solved, which is fine. It's just something I need to be aware of, because I would like to not spend a ridiculous amount of materials building all this. But frankly, if I had to choose between not having zooping and occasionally putting some foundations under the map, I think we all know that we would pretty much all pick zooping. You know, like that's kind of amazing and completely worth the odd, you know, dozen foundations that might get placed under the map. I don't think any of us are complaining about that as like a serious problem. Like, oh, they should have waited until the feature was you know, totally ready to put in the game. Dude, like, that's such a minor thing. Don't even fucking worry about it. Like, it's fine. Will be fine. Has been fine. Was still like technically kind of possible. Like, it's fine. Don't even trip. Okay. So now this is looking better. This is looking pretty good. It's definitely you know, like 1 meter higher would have been great for like this little bit here. But I have a sneaky plan for that. I think what I'm gonna do is just put the hub there, and then you won't even fucking know. Like, hold on. Can I do that? Oh no, it's gonna be all weird. I don't like having it that misaligned, huh? You know, maybe actually that might work. Okay, let me give that a go. Yeah, I mean, not really. Not really. I might just go 1 meter higher. Honestly, I think I might just do that. I might just go 1 meter higher, just to fix it. You know, like it's not that much time. Like, it's not like I put down the whole thing, and like with zooping, like I don't even care about deleting stuff. Like, it's so fast to put this back. I'm not even worried. We'll just go 1 meter higher, because that is it a big deal? No, not at all. Like, it's very minor and not a problem, and most people probably wouldn't delete this. But it bothers the fuck out of me for some reason. I don't know why. Wish I could tell you, but it does. So we're gonna fix it. I don't like having the grass clip through, so if I can avoid it, I do. Okay. You ever think, you know, I was thinking about Icarus today because I asked a buddy of mine who asked the game if he was gonna be online, if he wanted to come by, and he said no, I'm gonna be playing Icarus with a friend. And I was like, dude, like, what if, like, fucking trippy, right? But what if Satisfactory implemented XP and like had a leveling system? Like, how weird would that be? Like, I think it really would only be weird because we're so used to there not being one. But like, it's like Satisfactory, like, realistically probably could have gone down the Icarus route and had like a different kind of tech tree and like experience points for like building stuff and like crafting things, you know? Like, if they really wanted to, like, I think they could really implement that. Will they? I don't think they will. So that's a lot of effort for something that no one is asking for. So like, I'd be really surprised if they did that. But like, at the same time, like, I would be interested to see conceptually what that would be. Like, if anyone did like a fan thing about like, hey, like, what if Satisfactory and Icarus like combined, you know? Like, I would 110% like look at that and be like, hey, this is a pretty cool concept. But would I want it in the game? That I'm really not sure. That would have to be like super like play tested for me to get on board, you know? Like, I would be very skeptical about that changing the game way too much. But at the same time, I think that still could be really, really cool. Like, if someone ever did do that, I would love to look at it and chat with them about it and like talk about the decisions they made and figure out like what they were thinking and how they applied logic to that. But otherwise, super fun idea. Would it get implemented? Probably not. Should it? Maybe. Let me know if you guys have any ideas that you can think of that would make a cool XP mix of Satisfactory and Icarus. Kind of change it up a little bit, put a leveling system in here. And, you know, because I was thinking like building all these foundations could like provide experience, you know, to get this stuff done. Because I was thinking like, oh, you know, like, it's not a big deal, just, you know, delete it and rebuild it. And then for some reason I was thinking about Icarus and I was like, oh yeah, I mean, like, I'll just get like, you know, it's good, at least it's good for the XP, right? And then I'm like, wait a minute, oh hey, what's up, Ethereum? Thanks for lurking, I appreciate it. Appreciate coming through. You have lots of homework. Yeah, go do lots of homework. Thank you. I will do my best to have a good stream. I'm pretty excited to get into the Ficsmas stuff, so I think that's gonna give me a pretty great motivation for the day. But hope you're well, and if you ever get Satisfactory or have Satisfactory and want to come by, that'd be dope. You know, you will always be a friend of the channel, so whenever you end up finally getting this amazing game, we can get some sessions in. I'm trying to game again more and stream more and stuff like that, and it's been interesting getting myself to do it, but it's just been feeling like life's been getting in the way, you know? And I just kind of gotta let it not and just get back to it, you know? But I do really like streaming. I have a fun time when I do it. It's just since I need money, it makes it feel like something I shouldn't be doing, so that I can actually like eat, you know, because eating's fun. Oh, cool. We finally got over to the storage bins. Can we get it? Yeah, we can get it. Okay, cool. Oh, cool. We're getting to the point where there's going to be gifts underneath us because we went so far. Well, then there we go. All right, that's looking pretty good, guys. That's looking pretty good. We might keep going out that way. Wow, the whole train thing, that's all outside the world grid too, huh? I think I'll probably keep going. I'll keep coding this this for a little while. We'll go get this gift. I think in order for more gifts to come down, you have to get the gifts that were over here. For more of them to start spawning, and it only lets you spawn so many at a time. Weird thing. Oh, wow. Was that getting in the way of something? Oh, I'm out of concrete. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I grabbed way... I think I don't remember what I grabbed. I wanted to say I grabbed more concrete than plates, but maybe I didn't. Oh, we have limestone for some reason. All right, we'll just do that. We don't need limestone. I'm not going to spend my time crafting concrete. No, not that. There we go. Oh my god. Dude, this is so much faster. Holy shit. Do you have any idea how long this would have normally taken someone to build? Like, oh my, this is... yeah, this... god damn. 10 out of 10 improvement, guys. Like, this is incredible. Keep it up. Go over here. Yeah, this is starting to get into this area over here. That's fine. Another reason why I like coating all these foundations is because, well, like, you know, coating the valley with these foundations is because of vehicles. And even if you don't think you need them for the factory, like, you're gonna need a pathway for vehicles to get through, whether that's trains or like the car or something. You know, you're gonna want a way for vehicles to get through. And if you don't do this, then it's gonna be kind of a pain in the ass. And I know this is a waste, but I'm lazy. So I don't want to go all the way down there. There we go. I don't want to hear anything about it, alright? Let me be lazy. Am lazy, have been lazy, will continue to be lazy. It's fine, and now we're out of materials again. Okay. But yeah, there we go. This is looking pretty good. That's a fuckload of foundations. Yeah, I like looking at a sea of foundations. It's fun. There's my storage bins. All right, let's keep coating. And another valid point that you could make about this area is that I won't ever need, like, the odds of me needing a 6-meter subfloor on this level is pretty low because of how basic this is going to end up being. Now, when I get further out here, maybe not, right? Maybe I will. Like, the further away I get from a node, the more I would like a subfloor. And that is kind of like my thoughts on it, is that if you are going to be pulling a resource node further and further away from what you've been working on, you probably want a resource node or two, like a subfloor, in order to help run that resource like to where you're going without it being a massive inconvenience. You know, like, that's kind of where I stand on subfloors. And you know, again, you know, there's gonna be some people that maybe don't think you need them all the time, and I usually don't need them all the time. Like, I usually try to build stuff that important pretty close to where where I'm gonna be, you know. Um, but sometimes it is nice, and sometimes I enjoy it. And this is probably not gonna need to be a thing because that's gonna get really close to the spicy bit. In fact, we'll probably just cut it off here. That'll probably be where we cut this off. And then now I'm gonna start putting in ramps down. There we go. I don't even need this many of them, but I don't really care right now. It's fine. That's fine. Okay, cool. So that, yeah, that I'm not really worried about. There we go. Now we have a way back up. Yeah, I'll just do two. Two is enough. On. That. There we go. Then we're gonna come over a little bit more this way. I don't, you know, I'm not gonna worry about like if they're in the middle or if it's symmetrical right now. Like right now, we're just going for ease of use. You know, if I were to fall off, would I want a way to climb back up over here? Probably. No. And you know, we're gonna double check that we're not in the stinky gas, and we're not, which is good. And then I'll do another ramp corner over here. Ramp corner here and a ramp corner here. And there we go. Yeah, and you know, we'll probably keep going out. Actually, we may not even want that one there. We'll probably go all the way to the wall, actually. But you know, for now, that's fine. This is more than enough space to start doing some Ficsmas stuff, so we don't really need to worry about it anymore. We might not even. Oh, I don't have one anymore. Do I have space in my inventory? I probably don't. Okay, let me put that back. Oh, you know what? I do have space to do this one. We're just gonna start moving this up here. And we'll do that. And get rid of that. And then we're gonna delete that limestone because we don't need it. And we'll start putting some of that stuff back. Proper bins. That one I can do. Well, oh, no, I can't. I guess I can't. There we go. Now I have to go down. Let's try not to go down. Well. Did I do this in a place that I won't be able to keep doing it? Might have. You know what? I'll put the quick wire in there too. And I think that's the only, yeah, I think that's it. I don't know where those rods came from. The rods are in the other, yeah, the rods are in the other one. I'll just delete that one. Oh, cool. I actually had enough for that one, too. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that's all that was in that one. Oh, alright. Oh, screws. That's probably gonna leave a box. It didn't leave a box? I'm sorry, what? How did that not leave a box? That's weird. That should have left a box. This one might. Nope. Wow. Okay, cool. I can live with that. Go. Yeah, I think all that stuff can. That's fine. Go. Bye. Yeah, we'll put the wood, the leaf, flowers, the berries, all of that. Oh, that can't even fit in there anymore. Okay. Well, we're gonna start needing iron rods to build stuff, so we'll take iron rods out and put all the rest of this crap in there. Because we will need some iron rods. We're gonna start building. I don't need that many rounds for this thing. I'm not gonna be using it that much, almost at all. I don't even know if there's anything for me to kill over here. I'll do that so I can have more room for stuff. Same with that. I don't think I need that stack in here. And then we'll build the hub. I'm gonna need some miners, so let me grab some of these guys, and then I won't need this rod, so we'll put the rods back. And then we'll do that. And then we won't need any of that yet. We won't need any of that yet. Yeah, not really. Won't need that yet. We don't need any of that yet. We will need some of this. We will need some of these guys, and we'll need some cable. And we're gonna need a lot of plates and some concretes. You know what? And we'll go ahead and put in some Mark IV belt material as well, just in case. And we're gonna need some storages, so we'll actually grab some steel pipe and some Mark III belt material. We will need some of that as well, now that I'm thinking things through a second time. And we might power shard some stuff, and I'll just grab the rest of the miners so I can put some stuff back, grab some more iron rods, and we'll call that good. And we can start building some stuff. So the very first thing that we need to take care of is this boulder. This is not acceptable. So what we're gonna do is grab probably some 2-meter ramps. No, yeah, 2-meter ramps gonna cut it. Yes, if I do two high 2-meter ramps, that does cut it. Fantastic. And then we'll go back to this, and you know what? This will be where I put the hub. So we're gonna put the hub up here to hide that rock. That is what we will do. Right. Flipping. Why is, oh, probably that. Huh. Is that leaving a box? Oh no, but there just is a box there. Why is there a box there? All right. Do I have the ladder? No, I have a lookout tower though. Why is there a box? Wow. Lamest box ever. Let me go. I'll just grab this present while I'm here. Dude. Oh, there's some little signs in here. I didn't even put those there. Okay. There's my trains. They all crashed. That's fun. We're not even gonna fix this yet. I'm still enjoying it. Okay. Whoops. Oh, that's weird. Yep, and now we're underneath. And I thought I saw something, but I did not. It was just rendering in. I'm wondering why the hub didn't go down. I think it actually might have been the clearance. Maybe it's just not a big enough platform. Sure. I'm actually gonna that lookout tower. I actually should have kept that lookout tower. Help me build this a bit easier. That hover pack's gonna be really cool. I'm happy to mess with that when I get around to it. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. And we'll put that probably exactly like that. Actually, that's a really great place to put it. And then we'll go and do the 2-meter ramps facing down again. There we go. And there we go. Now we've got the hub back. And some of that storage stuff can go in the hub. Some of it we're gonna probably leave there for a little while, but here we go. And then now, what we would do to fix this is what? How would we normally? Well, before, yeah, we would just, I guess, walls. Yeah, we've got 1 meter walls done, but I don't have the slanted walls. That's usually what I would want to do. And I'm probably going to put a ramp in here, double wide, on this end and the other end, so I can walk up to it easier. Dead in the middle, which should be... Oh, there we go. Okay, my screen went black for a second. I don't know why. There we go, but that's... let's measure this real quick. 8. Okay, cool. So if there's 8, then I would want... that's an uneven amount to go in the middle. It's not going to be in the middle. Not perfectly, anyway. That's only going to be 1, 2, 3, and then over here is going to be 1, 2... Oh, no. It does work. Yeah. Okay, cool. I guess I did do that in the middle. If it was, if I only did 1 foundation, 1 ramp wide, then that's where I would have been correct. But I was wrong because I'm doing 2 ramps. That is perfectly in the middle. This, yeah, that works up just fine. And then, you know, that's got 2 and 2 and 2, so that works. And now what I probably would do is in the shop. You know what? I think I can do that actually. Let me just go ahead and do that. Let me build an awesome sink. And actually, I need to do this next to power. I'm gonna grab some screws. I'm gonna do that next to power because I can just unlock that stuff now. I don't need to worry about waiting. I can just do it now. Here we go. And let me run a power line. Can I grab that? There we go. Now I can grab it over to here. And the reason I need power is because I can't get the tickets out of the sink without power. And now I can make that print. And then I can delete this, and I can delete that. I don't need power for the shop, which I am grateful for. And then we go into foundations, and we get the corner ramp pack. That is what I'm thinking. And do I want the inverted, or do I want the quarter pipe? Oh, no, I think the quarter pipes that might be what I was thinking of too. Is it what I'm thinking of? It might be. I can get both. I do have tickets, but I don't think you can walk. Can you? No, you can walk up quarter pipes. Of course you can. Because the outer corner quarter pipe is what I'm thinking of using, which I feel like I need to make this work. But I might not need it. I'm gonna grab it anyway. I know that's not like anything super awesome. I know there's better like things or different things to grab from the shop, but we're gonna get tickets again. We're not really worried about, you know, getting all the fun stuff right now and all the useful stuff because we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. You know, is it? The way I'm seeing it is that this save is already not optimized for this kind of thing, which is why I don't mind spending money on the foundations and stuff, because I already am not like taking the save seriously. You know, like I'm not like, this is learn and burn, you know, kind of thing. I want to, you know, this is part of learning for me because I never really use these guys. And I probably won't even need the 1 meters. Actually, we're definitely going to be dealing with 2 meters. So we'll go 1, 2, there we go, 3, 4, there we go. Okay, so that'll get rid of that, and then quarter pipes will put on all the quarter pipes after that. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0. Okay, we probably won't even need the inverted, but what does this guy look like? Okay, so that. Yeah, okay, so that could do this just like that, right? And then, but this would go here. And then, what, 3? would go there. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I like that. That's neat. I've never done that before. Okay, and then what goes here then? Do I just do I do that again, or do I put one of these there? I put one of these there. Okay, cool. I'm gonna just go ahead and switch my default building mode to not zooping. Is it not on zooping? Oh, you can't zoop these anyway. Okay. But I'm gonna put it to default, that way I can do something faster. Okay, cool. So that's how that would work, to do it with the corner ramps. That's pretty neat. So what if I wanted to do it with the half pipes, right? What if I wanted the inverted quarter? No, 9. What if I wanted this one? Is that even the right height? I think it is, actually. Okay, so if I wanted to put this here, keep that same footprint, would it be the same footprint? Well, this wouldn't even work with 2 meters because it doesn't really look like it. And you can, oh, you can't walk up that. Oh, why did I think you could walk up this? At least, so that one you can't. What about this one? You can walk up quarter pipes, right? Oh shit, you can't walk up quarter pipes. Okay. That's weird. So that's already not an option then. Those are all completely cosmetic. But these you can walk up. So this is what we're doing then. Because there's no way, like, yeah, because we need to be able to walk up here. So that's not even a choice. Okay, cool. Cool, so we're gonna be using this guy. What did we do again? We had to put a third one down, right? So this is gonna be a fourth one over here to make that still work. Right, so this is gonna go here. And then we go over to 1, and then we do that, and we do that. There we go. Okay, cool. And then we go to 3, yeah, and twist it, and then we go back to 1, and do that, and then we're done. Look at that, it's so pretty. Okay. Okay, I can get on board with this. This is neat. I've never really done that before. It doesn't want to let me just build that the way that I'm trying to. Okay, so the other version that we could have done with this is just like doing it like straight and flat with walls, or just going in here, and I think I can even show you this, is to go in here instead of using a 1 meter foundation, we just straight up just use a 4 meter foundation and place it on top like that, right? And now that is a wall. It's the same height, you know. That's kind of what we're talking about here. But that's not what we did. We're going to use 1 meters. And do it the fun way. And then what we can actually also do is come in here like this and delete those because they don't need to exist. Because you're never going to know that they didn't exist. You're never going to know that they existed in the first place. So you can save yourself some concrete by deleting some of these guys. Some of that I don't know about. So, you know, some of those we might have to put back in. Like those corner ones, I'm expecting to have to put back in. But, you know, we're just going to delete as many of these as we can while we're under here. And then just figure out what we got to put back. It's going to be easy to put them back versus having to come back under here and delete them. So let's just delete them. There we go. Oh, no, don't fall. Oh, God. There we go. I'm gonna say I got stuck a little bit there for a second, but we're okay. There we go. And now you can see that we're doing fine here. Yeah, so that one does have to get put back. That's fine. this is where I start, right? Start that, and then like that, and back, that, yeah, and then back to this, and then this is where foundations have to go back. Deleted a little too many, but that's okay. Yeah, see, so deleted too many over here. That's fine. Would rather we delete too many and put them back. Yeah, there we go. And there we go. And now that's minimal concrete, minimal objects. There is an object limit in the game, by the way, so like for those that want to make really, really big factories, you do need to pay attention to that, because this will limit your objects, and this will count as your objects, and you won't be able to build as many or as big as you think you are, or as many as you want to, because of how many extra objects you're going to be wasting at every single, you know, place that you do that across every single building in your save. So, you know, don't do that. You know, don't leave a bunch of random things behind if you're trying to have a really cool, awesome, massive save. And I'm not really worried about a lot of that right now. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go through and place miners, and I think I'm gonna be putting down Mark II. This oil extractor Mark IIs. Oh no. No, I'm not gonna be doing that. Yeah, I'm not yet. I'm just gonna put down Mark I's. I'm not really worried about. Not everything over here needs a Mark II at the moment, and I'm just not worried about that yet. Let me go ahead and swing back around to 9. There we go. Yeah, I'll just take over this one, and we'll do just that to delete it. We'll just do Mark I miners real quick, and we'll go to logistics and grab some. I don't even think I need conveyors yet, actually, but we'll go ahead and put Mark IIs on this hotbar just in case, and we'll go through and there we go, and figure out where we're gonna put all this stuff. And that's actually probably perfect. We'll just do that. Yep, and then that'll just stay empty like that. That'll stay right there, and then this can get the gap closed in just like that. Perfect. And then what we're gonna do is come in here with railings and get that all tidy. That way we don't fall in. And then we're done. And for those that don't know, you can also do this with the railing. If you want it to be like a two-way, or just to have it like look extra thick, that is what you can also do with railings, if you would like to. I kind of like doing it that way. So for those that also like doing it that way, then expect to see that on the channel. It took me a while to figure that out, but you know, it is a thing. There you go. Nice railings to keep that guy nice and protected, that way we don't fall down in that hole. And then we'll go ahead and throw in a lift as well, because we're gonna need a lift to get that wherever it's going. If we're gonna run it up here, or we can, you know, obviously we take it down, go underneath the subfloor, but if not, that's there to handle that. And we covered all of the ore mine. Yep, we covered these nodes. Of course we did. Not there. Peekaboo. You're here. Aha! Okay, I think this is... Oh, no, it's not the first one. Okay, so that's the first one. I think these will actually... Yep, cool, we can just do it like that then. And we can find them that way. Where do I want them to twist? I think if I do it here... Yeah, that's less impact, I think. Right, if I do it there, I can just beat this one and this one. Not really. Okay. Yeah, no matter what, it's gonna be impact that I'm hoping. So we'll just have it face, yeah, we'll just have it face out this way. We'll have it face that way. Yeah, and then we'll do here. And, oh, I should put the railings on my hotbar. I'm going to be using that. Do railings. Here we go. Oh, I can zoop these. Oh, god damn it. I wasn't on, I'm not used to the double click of zooming yet, so I fell. And I put a railing there. Oh, but not here. Can I? I don't have blade runners. There we go. What is that in the, oh, I guess that's in the way of this hitbox, but it doesn't actually clip, so I'm not worried about it. Okay, there we go. So there's number 1. Number 2 about here. About there. Oh, god damn it. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. Logistics. There. And you know what? We'll go ahead and put that there, and then we'll go back to foundation. Is it organization? No. The walls. Nope. Architecture. Not used to that tab yet. And then we'll go to production and get the Mark 1s. There we go. That hotbar is back the way it's supposed to be. That should still be facing the same way. It is. We get rid of that one and that one, and then hop over to here and do this. And we're good. Now we have a nice little walkway in between as well. Okay, and then we should have a third one. I think it's like right here. That's right there. Okay, cool. And we're actually gonna twist this one to face this way. So it can go back toward that guy, and then they can merge together onto a single belt if they need to. Because that does go. These won't produce fast enough for it to like max out a single Mark 5. So we can absolutely have them be on their own combined belt for some of these guys. Maybe not all 3 of them, but I think at least 2 of them can get put on the same belt here. Alrighty. And there we go. Now we've got our little miners carved out. So we've got limestone over there. We've got iron over here, and we've got copper up on the hill over here, and then copper over there as well. And we can start getting ready for some stuff. Oh, we ended up... oh, you know what? We did talk about that, huh? We were going to try to paint all the way to the... Oh, god damn it. All the way to the edge, weren't we? We didn't. Oh, another autosave. Rid of that one. 2. There we go. There we go. All right. Oh, we don't have a ramp over here. We're probably gonna need that. But we definitely have to go this way at some point. So we're gonna. Not worried about that. Oh, I do need to be worried about that, but not today. And okay, cool. That should do it. I'm just gonna go ahead and delete the full. We don't full. And we can put those back. Oh, that they don't go here. They go. What does go in there? No, I'm there. That can go in there. Yeah, this is the one. That's where they go. Okay. That can go too. And we don't need power shards. Not yet. Next is Ficsmas. So now we know not to put anything there. That's why we did that, by the way. Is now I know the holes I need to have in my foundations to make this not a pain in the ass. So now I know where to put that kind of stuff and where to not. Next up, at least for now, we don't have to, like, in the beginning, we have to worry about putting the presents in like a storage bin and then, you know, feeding that to wherever it needs to go. But eventually, we do get production for presents, which I think we can put underneath all of this. I think we left enough room to put the trees underneath and build production underneath. But for now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put storage in this area over here. Where's my hotbar for that? Did I make one for that yet? I may not have. I made a few hotbars for what I was working on around that time, but nothing at the moment. So let's just go ahead and clear out my hotbars. We'll just make new ones. So what we're gonna want right now is I'm gonna want industrial storage on number 1, because we want to be able to, you know, have as much of that stored up as possible, both of what we're making and then also for the amount of gifts we can put in. Next is we're gonna probably want Mark 4 belts put on that, and I'm gonna go ahead and put Mark 2 belts as well. And then we're gonna need probably Mark 4 lifts and then Mark 2 lifts, and then we will also need stackable conveyor poles. And what else are we gonna need? We're gonna need constructors, so constructors are gonna go on that. We will eventually need assemblers as well, so I'm gonna put that on this bar. And we will need smelters at some point, and we will need foundries at some point while we do all the Ficsmas stuff. And that should be everything we need for Ficsmas for the foreseeable future. That should be everything. So what I'm gonna do over here is I'm going to put storage units, and so I'm gonna leave a room here. I'm gonna put one here, and then I'm gonna put one here, other way. Right, so that way we can have stuff out that way, stuff out this way, and then I'm gonna come in here and run it all the way back 2 bins rather. But we can have that going on. So this is gonna be a way for us to come in, drop off presents across, you know, all the bins that we're using, all the bins that we would not be using. And we can have stuff go out this way, we can have stuff go out that way, and not worry about it. Over here is probably where we're gonna be putting the iron ornaments, because this is where all the iron is. Over there, we're gonna be putting the copper ornaments, that's where all the copper is. And then this way over here is where we can put all of the regular stuff that just takes presents, and that should be the game plan here. So hopefully this is work out. We'll give it a go. And I think what the first order of business is going to be is figuring out from this is where we're going to go off of, because this is where I have room to put belt work, and then this can be a straight line all the way out, and then any extra space is extra space. We can fit storage or whatever. So this is where I can put belt work, so this is where I'm going to put the first constructor, is right here. And we're going to put that against this line just like that, except facing the correct way. This is where I want the input to be, because the input is right there. You know, no point in having it go here and here. We're crossing belts if we do that, because the storage for whatever this makes is going to be not there. This is just inputs. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is starting the Ficsmas events, which I'm assuming means touching the advent calendar. Let's go do the advent calendar. And number 1's right there. So 100 presents, awesome. Number 2 is right here. Candy canes, awesome. Number 3 is right here. And number 4 is right there. Perfect. And number 5. This I actually don't know. I've been watching videos, but I haven't seen what 5 is. That's 15, 9... Just always click around. If it's not the right day, oh, there's number 6. Okay, that's tomorrow's. You just spam. If it's not the right day for it, it won't work. Where is it? 19. 6. I probably have looked past it. You guys are like, hey, dumb fuck, it's right there. But I haven't been able to see it. Wow, this is actually pretty well hidden. I like that. Need help finding a number. Enter the number, get a hint. Oh, okay, that's fun. We don't give up on this channel that quickly. Oh, there's the 23rd. That's fun. Oh man, if someone's colorblind, that's gonna be probably kind of annoying, huh? Let's see. Nope. Where is it? Oh, there's 13. Oh, there's 5. In the smoke. Oh, hey, what's that? Customizer. Basic Ficsmas skin. Okay. I don't know what that does, but I'll take it. So now if I go over to the constructor, I should be able to select the proper Ficsmas material. Or recipe, rather. No, why can't I? You do stuff with the constructor for Ficsmas, don't you? Am I too early? Is it the smelter? No. Well, the event is definitely on. So why don't I have the recipe? That's so weird. What? Oh, the MAM. I have to go into the MAM and start it there. I'm dumb. Why do I have to be this dumb? And we'll just go ahead and put that there. And the holiday events, I have to do that. Now I can do it. Okay. Now I can do it. Oh, you know, I just have to do that now. It did a hotbar. And there we go. Yeah, right there's perfect. And then I like to leave about 2 spaces. And that's about enough for it. Yeah, that'll be fine. Well, you know, on constructor, I don't need 2. I don't need that. It's really more like 1 space. Well, it's really more like that. That's plenty. And then that's enough back here too. So that works. But cool. Now I can go ahead and can I zoop these? No, you can't zoop constructors. Okay. I'm not even sure how many of these I need, but we're just gonna build it. Right, so we're gonna go down here to. I'm just gonna go ahead and this real quick because I don't want to have to do finding all that stuff. It'd be nice if that saved to all the other constructors. Like if I open this one. Oh shit, it did. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. What do we need? 10 per minute to make 10 per minute. So we have 480 speed belts, which means that we can have 48 of these on the same belt line without having to worry about clogging it. That is what that means. So you know what? Is this a thing yet? Can the recipe just get brought over with the constructor? No, it's not a thing yet. Okay, I would love a setting for that. For selecting a recipe and having the recipe be applied to every constructor I make, therefore after. I would like that to be like a thing. Like the same way that when you zoop, you press R. If like when I'm making a constructor or an assembler or something with a selected recipe, I could press like N. You know, some key that isn't being, or O, or something like that, to be like, hey, save that recipe. And have that recipe be applied to the other ones I'm making. Because I have to make a lot of these, and I don't like having to go up and go, every single one, you know? It's kind of a pain. So what we are gonna do, this is only 5. So we're gonna do a lot more than 5. We might even just go down the whole row. because we can do 24 on each side before we have to worry about a second belt. So this would be 6, and then this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's now half. We can do twice as many as that before we have to worry about a second belt. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we should be able to do 6 more, and that should be 24, and that will be a block of 48. That might have been too many. That might be one too many. We're just gonna go through and count. Oh, whoops! I forgot. Okay. That should be 24. Yeah, okay, cool. 24 items selected, so that is all 24 of them. And this is the one that doesn't have a thing yet, so we're just going to go through and do this real quick. Yeah. And yeah, 48. That is how many can take 1 belt of inputs before it's not a problem. And the reason that I'm doing 48, by the way, you might be going, but you're never going to input enough gifts. Well, that's the thing, though. Like, passively, yes. Like, not physically. Like, I'm not going to go grab enough gifts to run 48 of these. You know, like, fuck no. But I can, in theory, make this many branches. I can, in theory, make 480 branches per minute if I have passive gift input, which is a thing, and that will happen eventually, just not right now. And I don't want to have to make this bigger later because I didn't plan ahead. So I'm just going to do it now and never have to do it again, and just have this be as big as I go for this, you know, particular item, unless I happen to need a lot more branches per minute. I don't think I will. I may. Probably. I don't think I will. I'll be surprised, you know. And frankly, because this is one of the first basic things, this is what I would call my limiting factor, right? If I don't want to make any more branches than this, then I am not going to build the infrastructure for more complicated things if it requires more than this amount of branches per minute, right? Because if I do that, then I have to keep efficiency, build more branches, and I don't want to build more branches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a footprint of branches now, and then anything that takes branches after the fact will be bottle capped at 480 branches per minute until, you know, God knows when. And I probably won't be putting in enough hours to worry about going past the 480 per minute. I will be shocked if for some reason I really end up needing more than this many per minute. This is going to be a lot. So I'm not really worried about it. And I actually need a different one for my belt work right now, because that hotbar doesn't have mergers and splitters. This one does, but that's very far apart, and I don't want that. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting off with really Mark 1 belts, and then we'll go through and upgrade everything as needed, because we do need to have a couple of different belts upgraded along the way, but not everything needs to be as expensive as it's going to be. So we're not going to do everything that expensive. Well, really, it's tempting about which one to do, because I have a lot of this kind of stuff, but not everything needs to be Mark IV. But we'll go through, and it'll be fine. We don't need lifts yet. We're not worried about lifts. What we are worried about is organization or logistics, which is mergers and splitters. That is what we are worried about the most. And then we will be using stackable conveyor poles as well. And then we will also be dealing with power lines and with that. And then we need to go back to stackable conveyor pole, because I actually deleted that one. Perfect. And there we go. And that should be everything we need, you know, to do this super basic at the beginning. To be Mark 1s, conveyor builders and mergers, splitters, and conveyor splitters and mergers, conveyor poles, and power lines. And that should be all we need to get this up and running. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a power line from the train station. Am I gonna do that? Yeah. I'll make that work. I don't want to run power from the other end because it's gonna be annoying and I don't want to deal with that yet. So for now, so I can have this be its own little block without having to worry about deleting, you know, power lines to this place later, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab power from the train station, which I can do right here. And this power line should be connected to my world, the whole grid, and I'll just put it there like that. That's fine. And then I'll go from there all the way down to here, and that will get fed in later. And so what we're going to do right now is I'm going to throw in all of the mergers, and they're going to be going out to the left, I believe, unless I delete this tower. But for now, we're going to go out to the left, because I don't think we're going to be putting them anywhere else. You know, I don't think we're going to have too much going out this way, at least not at the moment. You know, maybe we'll regret that, and we'll just run it back underneath everything. But for now, we're just going to pretend like this is what's going to happen, and trust the process of it here. And then we're going to go just like this and go all the way down and merge all of this into one belt. And again, the reason we're doing this is because this is the fastest belt that we have. And on top of that, I don't plan on unlocking or building Mark 5s. I think I actually have Mark 5s unlocked right now, but I don't plan on putting the infrastructure down for Mark 5s to do the Ficsmas event. Like I would have to go and make a whole new factory making, you know, alclad aluminum sheeting in order to use Mark 5s, and frankly I just don't think I need them for this event. So I'm just gonna do everything with Mark 4s and go from there. And I'm also assuming that after like the first couple things, like once I get the ornaments made and like once I get to like the clusters and that kind of stuff, I don't think I'm gonna need Mark 4s anyway, like it because of what my bottleneck would be in the system for this infrastructure I'm laying down right now. I don't think that this infrastructure is going to allow me to make the more complicated things faster than 480 or at the same speed of 480. So I don't think I'm going to even have to put down a factory for making more Mark 4s. You know, assuming that I can put this as close as I'm hoping I can, I don't think I'm even need to make more Mark 4s. And, you know, if I need to, then, you know, I can, or I can make them by hand, because I should have plenty of Mark 3s lying around for this process as well. Or worst case scenario, I set up a temp factory for some encased industrial beams, because I've got limestone I'm not using nearby. Coal was on the train, so I can just delete the other trains and just have one train bringing in coal, because I won't need plastic for any of this. At least I don't think I will. So, you know, there's ways to get around it. Oh, autosave. Yep, I had a feeling that was going to happen. I didn't know when to press back to jump up there at the right time, so just jumped over it. Oh, why are you there? All right, there we go. So there's the inputs handled. So remember, these are 10 each, right? So this is 2, 4, 6, which means this belt needs to be 60 per minute because this is handling 6 behind it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this belt here now needs to be Mark 2. Right, so this belt's going to get upgraded to Mark 2 because there's, you know, 6 coming in here. There's this coming in here. This can handle whatever you put into it. So this should not matter. If you know, we can just be safe, you know, since this is 6 going into it, we can just make that 120, that way we don't have to worry about it. This is only 10 going in, doesn't matter. And then now this is 80, now this is 100, now this would be 120. This should be another 6 behind it, right? So we're gonna do a belt behind, belt ahead, completely not worried about it. 140, 160, 180, 200, 220, 240, 260, and now this is where we need Mark 3 belts, because this is going to go to 280 and Mark 3 is Mark III is 270. So that needs to be a Mark III. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. That every belt after this needs to be Mark III. Right, so this needs to all be Mark III. Because now we're past 120. So once we get back to the Mark II belt, see, this should be the Mark II belt, right? This is the Mark II belt. So now this is 120, right? And so this is, 120 and 120 out. And then this actually, I think, is going to be, we're going to make that Mark III anyway. So now this is, I think, 120 behind it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 120 behind it. And then that's going to go into 140. And now this all has to be Mark III here until we get to 280, which should be the very, the last one that we, yeah, so not this one, but this one. This is now 280. This is the last Mark III belt I put down. This is now 280, which means that we have to go to Mark IV, and then Mark IV is everything after this one. And that is how that works. And so now every middle belt, only the middle belts, not the side belts, right? Only the middle belts. This is still only outputting 10, so Mark I belt is more than sufficient. So as long as the belt that you're combining everything onto is the right amount, then you're fine. And so now everything after this point needs to be Mark IV, because this is now exactly 480 items per minute. Anything less will cause efficiency issues. And that we do the pretty much the exact opposite here. Like, so we only have 24, which is 24 times 10, so 240, which means we never need more than Mark III belts on the inputs, because the input lines are going to be going, this. So anyway, input's going to be going this way. So we're going to be splitting with the third hotbar here. So the splitters are going to be going from there to here. So you want the orange one on this side. And then you want to be able to place that right about there. And that should be perfect. And we only need Mark 1s in, same as before. It's only taking 10 per minute. And then this guy at the very end is only going to be taking 10 per minute. It's actually only going to be 10 per minute left on this side. And I just go ahead and do that. I don't really worry about that not being super great. But, there we go. And then now we go back this way. And we kind of do exactly what we just did, but opposite. So we want to make sure that we keep having the orange arrow going this way. Can I get on here, please? I'd like to get on here. Thank you. And then I'm going to do that, and I missed. Crap. Okay. And we just keep doing this, and now it's actually the opposite. The further we go this way, the faster belt that we need, because we're offloading. So even though this has Mark 1s back there, it's gonna on the input side, it's gonna have Mark 3s, and then up into this split is gonna have Mark 4s, because we're gonna be having to split that line. But actually, because we have industrial storages, we actually have 2 outputs, so we don't have to run a Mark IV line. What we could do, and this is probably what I will end up doing, is I can stack 2 Mark III lines and run Mark III lines to each side without having to waste the Mark IV material. So that's probably what we'll end up doing. And then this is obviously in the way, so we're gonna have to get rid of this and expand a little bit, because we need more this side. I didn't leave room for this. That's my fault. Okay. There we go. We'll just let that clip. Not worried about it. And then this real quick. Oh, player's in the way. How am I in the way of that one? All right, whatever. I don't know how I was in the way of that, but okay. I don't know why it didn't let me do it, but I'm not gonna argue with it right now. I'm just gonna get it done. Right. So now this would go this way, and this is where I need the stackable conveyor pole, right? So now this is where I'm gonna go from there. Usually I go from like a straight line up, but I can also just do it right here and not really worry about it, and go like right there, and then grab you to go up to there. Conveyor pole. Steep, really? All right. You're kidding. Is that too steep? That shouldn't be too steep. Never been too steep before. Yeah, that's what I thought, right? Like, that's the same, but whatever. Okay. And then there we go. Now we get a nice little corner. Now this can go all the way across here. Get rid of this. Don't even really need it anymore. It's not that big a deal. There's that one wall that has the power node on it. We'll just let that be. There we go. That's all gone. There we go. Okay, cool. So we'll leave that alone. I want to be able to remember to delete it with the power, and I still need the power there, so I'm not going to worry about it. And then now this is where it would go up. So this actually, funny enough, even though there's an input here, we don't ever connect anything to it. So this whole area is just free for this to come back here completely uninhibited. Oh, come on, really? And then we need a splitter here. I don't think I left enough room for all the belt work. Facing, actually this can go ahead and face like that the belt can connect in here the way that it needs to, like that. So we can go ahead and put a stackable here, just like that, and then place it up to here just like that, and now there's room for that belt work to go. And then this splitter is going to come in facing that way, just like this. And so we have input of splitter, and then we have output of splitter, and output of splitter, and then input of splitter back into this line going all the way down. And that saves that. And then because this is stackable, I can put one there. And we can have this tight corner and all the belts get through. So then this guy gets to come all the way over to probably here. And put that there, and then we'll go ahead and grab a conveyor line here. I don't know what that's in the way of, but whatever. And then right here, we'll go ahead and put in a turn here for this guy to go there. Or actually, let's not even doing that. What are we doing? We have to do a double stack here. So we're going to put a double stack up here. Run this belt to there, run this belt to there, and now we've got our two inputs totally fine. And then those two inputs can run all the way over to here and go out. Oh, those are, whoops, these are facing the wrong way. Why are these facing the wrong way? That's weird. Is that an input? Yeah, that's an input. So these are facing the wrong way. That's funny. Oh, that one isn't. It's just literally just those two. I put those two on. Okay, cool. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to put a stackable right here. Yeah, we'll do thank you. Do one stack there, one stack there. This one goes down to here. This one up to there, which I guess I can't do. I don't know why it's telling me that that's too bend. It shouldn't be. What are you talking about, my guy? That should be fine. Why is that not fine? Thank you. Okay. And then this is going to go this way. But it's straight. Probably, yeah, probably right there. And then we're going to go... yeah, I'll do turn too. So here to there, and then this is going to need to go... We'll just go straight out this way. we'll do that. And now this should be able to go here. That should be able to go here. That should be able to go here. This should be able to go here. And then that can go there. And then this guy can follow. Just like that. Perfect. And then now this would all be Mark III material because we're utilizing both outputs, right? We don't need Mark IV belts because there's no more than 240 on each load of this end of the line. So everything out to here only needs to be Mark III, which is very convenient. I like that. And then this would actually need to be Mark III as well. That going that way is going to be Mark III up until you get below 120. Then once you hit 120, you can go down to Mark II. Yep. Cool. And then this would all be this is still 240, and then this would be 220, and then this would be 200, 3 down, right? 240, 220, 200. Oh shit! No, this is this is by 1. This is not by 2s. This is 240, 230, 220, 210. 200, 190, 180. This belt will have 180 on it. This belt will have 170 on it. This belt will have 160 on it. This belt will have 150 on it. This belt will have 140 on it. This belt will have 130 on it, and this belt should have 120 on it, which means it should only need Mark II. I'm gonna go overkill just to make sure I didn't fuck up. And now from this point on should have 110. This should have 100. This should have 90. This should have 80. This should have 70. This should have 60. And then this should have 50 after that. So now this should be what, 1, right? 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so that's only 5. Only 5 machines. This would be number 6. Which would mean this absolutely can only be this only needs to be Mark 1. There's only, so from this bit on, there's only 50 materials on this belt, so that's only Mark 1. From this bit here, there should be only 60 materials, but that I'm gonna double, just to be safe. I want to it shouldn't be a thing you have to worry about. Absolutely should not be. You should be able to go to the dot on every machine and have that not affect production. They didn't make the game bad. Or anything like that. I just to know for my peace of mind that if I have a problem, it's not that. I don't want to overthink a problem. I tend to overthink. I don't want to overthink a problem and go, oh, I'm just gonna, all I need to do is fix these belts and walk away. Like, I like to know my belts are done overkill, for the most part. A reasonable amount of overkill. Like, I don't need to waste material doing stuff that doesn't need to be there, but at the same time, I also, on the transition places, I want to know that I didn't fuck up. That way, if there is an issue, I know it's not the infrastructure. That it's a missing belt, not a raw speed belt. But there we go. That's all handled on that side. This side, same thing. We got to go down this whole line and do exactly what we just did. And then we will have branches. And this is, for those that watched the last episode when we were talking with Devin, this is exactly what I meant when I said that there's a building meta. This is how I build every single thing that I build, because I just haven't found a more efficient way. And for those that are, more experienced, you might be thinking, what about double overflow or reverse overflow? Well, technically, you don't have to do that. It looks cool. It takes up more space. And you don't have to do that. All that does, by the way, just so you know, is that it fills machines faster. It doesn't actually like make it more efficient. All it does is it fills up all the machines faster, because the way that this is happening is that this machine will keep pulling 60 per minute off of this line until this is full, which means that even though this line, you know, eventually will only use 10 per minute until a whole stack gets in here, it's going to pull 60 per minute. You can't stop it from doing that. So my 270 line here, or rather 240, it really will be 270. My 270 line here will stay at 270 line, so it's gonna drain that faster than I need it to, because I don't have 270 demand. I only have 240 demand. So eventually this line will back up. But until that happens, until this line backs up, it's going to be dumping everything as fast as it possibly can. So it's, even though you know, this is it really won't even be 60 per minute. It's going to be half, right? It's going to be 1 and then 1 and then 1 and then 1. So it'll end up being 60 per minute because of how fast this is, right? This is doing half of this would be 120, half of the speed would be 120. So it's going to get 60 per minute in here. And then this until that changes, right? This is going to be 270 minus 60, which is 210. Half of 210 is still more than 60, so this is going to get 60 per minute until it's full. And then this is going to go down to 210 minus 60, which would be 150, 160, 150. And then 150 per minute. Half of 150 is still 75, so this is going to get 60 per minute. And then this is going to go down to this is going to go down to 90 per minute. Everything after here until those fill up is going to be 90 per minute. And you can see how that keeps getting slower and slower and slower until you get all the way down to the 12th machine that's getting nothing. Like, most of these machines are going to get nothing until these front machines fill up. What reverse overflow does is that it splits this in half, and you fill from this end and this end at the same time, and end in the middle. And what that allows it to do is fill more machines faster, so that you get to your production rate faster than you would have if you did this. But it does not make it more efficient. It can't make it more efficient. All it does is it makes it happen faster. But eventually, this method and reverse overflow method will result in the same production per minute. It just reverse overflow will get there faster. So, you know, if you were going to keep track of, you know, who could get what made faster with, you know, whatever kind of thing, like if you wanted to keep track of what was going to make more of a certain item, there would be, if you started both systems at the same time, then reverse overflow would make more of that item, but it would only make a set amount more of that item. It would not continually make more items than the other method. Right, the only time that you would see it pulling away was if you had to constantly restart your system. Then you would see a benefit of reverse overflow. If you're constantly having to restart your thing, like for me, right? I'm hand feeding this. If I was hand feeding, reverse overflow is better, because that would let me restart my system faster when the whole thing goes empty, because I didn't input enough items to keep up with the demand. Then reverse overflow is perfect, and that's what you would want to do, because you're going to have to keep restarting your system. You're going to have, and what that is going to mean is that over time, if you're going to be producing more of that good faster because you keep having to restart. But if you never have to restart the system, like this system, once you get it on trees, once you get it on the gift trees, you're never actually restarting the system. So although reverse overflow would produce more items initially, it would never produce more items over time. It would stay the same static, say 100 items ahead of this setup, because both systems are never being restarted. So they would eventually produce the same rates, but this method would have, say, 100 items less, than the other system. But if you apply that 100 items and divide that over, let's say 10 hours, then it's a negligible difference. And the amount of time that you're going to spend building and the amount of space you're going to spend using that method, the longer that you have that method continuously running, the less that becomes needed, and the less effort it's worth doing. So for hand inputted stuff, of course, reverse overflow, do it. But this is not going to be hand fed for forever. Eventually, it will be automated, and that's why I don't care. the lawn version of why I don't care. And so what I'm gonna do this time is I'm just gonna go through and spam a bunch of these down because I don't remember which one is which. Nope, there we go. And then I'm gonna go over here and just see which belt is what. When do I go to Mark II, right? This is still a Mark III. That is Mark II. Okay, cool. So this is now Mark II. So this is the one that's gonna go Mark II over here. And then everything else to that point gets to be Mark III. That is only Mark 1. That is now Mark 3, so perfect. And then same thing here. This is going to go all the way down with Mark 2. Up until it doesn't need to be, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this should be number 5 here. 1, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's number 6. So that's number 6. So I still want Mark 2 leaving number 6, and then that is number 5. There we go. That's all done. And that's all belted up the way it needs to be. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to build a lookout tower, because I want to show you what I mean about the inputs of these things. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to grab a lookout tower, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. For those that don't know, obviously some of you guys know already, not a problem. You get exactly what I mean and probably fucking spaced out 5 minutes into that conversation because you already know that you know what I'm talking about, right? But this is also for the people that don't know what I'm talking about. So what I'm going to do is that, and I'm going to build a storage. And this is going to mimic what we're talking about here. I'm going to go ahead and throw the gifts. I only have 140 gifts. That's going to happen really quickly. Okay. So that's what I'm talking about here. So it's filling up and getting its whole thing, and it's going to keep going down. Now the reason why this is happening this way is because they're not powered. Things that are not powered do not stack items. So all this is doing is filling up the belt and then moving all the way down. So this is what happens with this system. So what you'd want to imagine is that happening, exactly what just happened, but way slower, right? Like this is filling up all the way down there because there's no power. And when we finally power the thing up, you know, you'll see, and we'll go and show you how many are not getting gifts. But that we didn't even have enough to get all the way down, right? So that's, oh, I guess we still do. 140 should be enough to. Oh no, it may not be. We're out already. Let's see if it can get all the way down there. Let's go in photo mode real quick, and let's see if it can get all the way to the end. So a couple went all the way to the end, but I don't think we're gonna be able to fill all of the belts. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna have enough to fill all the belts, but that's interesting. Some are getting all the way down there too. Well, it's not really interesting. That's expected, right? Did that go into the machine? I think it's just out of render distance. No, it went into the machine. Okay. So some are going into the machines. I don't know why. They're not stacking. They're definitely not stacking. But we did finally get all the way to the end. So I guess there was enough gifts to make it all the way to the end. That's interesting. Okay, cool. So that's what we expected to have happen. But what just happened is what's going to happen very slowly. Once we actually power those machines, because the gifts were not stacking. So you could see that it was going in at 60 per minute until it was full, and then it caused overflow, and then that 60 per minute would keep traveling all the way down until it got to the last, until it got to the machine that well, really until that 60 per minute gets lower and lower and lower, because once you get to that last machine, it's only doing 10 per minute, right? So it's gonna do 10 and then 20 and then 30, then 40, then 50, and then it keeps coming, adding all the way back up by 10s all the way down here until it hits 240. But those belts are gonna offload at 60 until you know, all of these machines fill, and then once this machine filled, it stopped running at 60 and it's going to go down to 10 per minute, and then that's what allows that number to stay higher and not fall so exponentially, which is why, you know, what we talked about earlier. So that's you know, the very fast version of what happened, and that's not going to stay at all. Like, that's going to go away very quickly once we power this. And you won't see that happen. You won't see gifts going all the way to the last machine until we have the trees automated to a sufficient speed, which would be just over 471 per minute is what it would take to get 1 gift per minute in the last machine. But yeah, there we go. That's that. And now what we're gonna run in here and do is power. And so we're gonna run. I guess we'll do it on this side. I like to do just a quick 2 and 2. I don't worry about using anything other than Mark 1 power pulse. You know, it's just because, you know, at least for me, especially in the beginning, I don't have that kind of material. I don't want to worry about that kind of material. And I think Mark 2s are like not even that bad. I think the only difference is quick wire versus wire. And it's definitely worth it, you know, and I do use them, but I don't want to have to deal with another resource right now, so I'm not gonna. But it does make this faster, and Mark 2s are fantastic, and you should always use Mark 2s. But for now, we're pretending that we don't have that unlocked. And so this is how I typically run power on all of the things. And is that all working? Yeah, that's all doing fine. Yeah, and we'll be able to tell if there's any mistakes along the way. Once we hook up the last wire. For those that don't know, the red light means there's no power. The yellow light means that it's waiting on a resource, or and I think the red light also means that no recipe has been selected. Or I think maybe the yellow light means no recipe selected. I think red light means no power. Yellow light means there's been no recipe selected, or you're waiting on a resource. And then the green light means everything's working exactly the way it's supposed to, and you did nothing wrong. Doing fine. I usually do this with the power following me, you know, instead of doing it all with cold wires. I usually have the wire hot that I'm chasing with like this, so I can, you know, get the audio cues and stuff like that I did it right without having to worry about if I did it, you know, right or wrong. But I guess I was lazy this time and didn't want to have to care. There we go. And now there's still room to go off of that pole as well. And then this is all done. Oh, it's all Christmassy and festive and great. Oh, that's interesting. Some of the wreaths are facing the other way. That's kind of weird. Actually, I think this is the only wreath facing this way, isn't it? Well, we can't have that. Nope, it's still not facing the right way. Nope. Okay, there we go. Now we're fine. Did that automatically? Oh no. Okay. There we go. So now all of the wreaths should be facing this way, except for one. Actually, I see one down there that isn't facing the right way. Funny enough, I never noticed that until they did this. I didn't know that they could like have different ways to face, like, you know, like I'd never ever thought about that until this event, because now there's a very obvious indicator that is not symmetrical, because I think they did such a good job of it being symmetrical that I never really gave a fuck about if it was or wasn't. But now that there's a very obvious indicator that this is not like the others, I like the OCD in me is coming out and I have to fix it. And funny enough, I'm not even like, I got tested. Like I don't have ADHD. I don't even think I have OCD. And I forgot to get tested for OCD. Maybe I should do that. But apparently not a thing for me. Like I'm just a little compulsive. You know, that's all it is. And it's not like with everything either. Like there's definitely things that I keep very, very dirty. And maybe that's just a thing with OCD. Maybe it's not everything. Maybe not everything has to be that kind of compulsion. But power. See, now they're taking all those gifts in almost at the same time. There we go. And so now those are green because they had gifts and they're making something. Now we have some branches getting made. But once those run out of like the 3 branches that were there, they're all going to go yellow like the other left side. As long as we see no red, that's what we're looking for. We don't want red. Yellow is expected and totally fine. And that's going to start making branches, and then the branches are going to come all the way on this end, and we're going to need some more storage, so we're going to go ahead and find that storage thing again. Here we go. It's got industrials. Number 1 and 4 are what we have going on, and then this is going to go into this guy. Just like that, and we're going to be using Mark IVs to go into this guy, and that's perfect. Now we've got some branches. And that's gonna hold enough of them. I don't think we're gonna need more than that right now because we're just doing stuff by hand. But if we needed more than that, we could find a way to make that work. But there we go. That's branches. We need 50 of them, I think, to do the next objective in the MAM. So we're just gonna take all those. I think that's all of it anyway. Almost all of it. Cool. So we'll just do that real quick. And in fact, I'm just gonna move the MAM over here because of this is where the storage is. So we're just gonna move it this way. That way we don't have to run back and forth. And we'll, you know, actually there does need to be one over there though. Like, funny enough, you can build more than one. I don't know why I deleted it. You can build more than one. I do want one next to this though, so this is gonna stay because it's useful and where it should go. But we're gonna use this one, and then we got to go run and get gifts and that whole thing, which we probably should have the jetpack for. But I don't know where all that is. So there we go. There's candy canes. So now we can make candy canes. We're gonna have to put down the infrastructure for the candy cane as well, because we have to make that, and we have to make bows. Once we, we have to make bows now. Okay, so we have to set up bows and that. So the Ficsmas bow is presents, and the candy cane is presents. So, this is only half. So we have to do 24 for both of these. So 24 and 24, because that's 6. We did 48 for 6. We're gonna do half that for 12. So we have to set up another 48 constructors. Is what we have to set up to make this work the way that we want it to. And those are going to have to be, again, plugged into that. So the second and third bin on this side is what we're going to be putting that into. So this is going to go all the way over here. And so we might delete this train station. This is the coal input, but we can fix that. So we could delete the train station, do another floor above this, and then make that fit there and leave this all nice and tidy and open for other projects and other things, which is probably what we'll do. There's not enough space on this floor to do that again, unless we did it in pockets. And this area I want open for later. So I think what we're going to end up doing is building a second floor, which, funny enough, we don't need to worry about a subfloor on because it's only going to be that one item going up, and it's all coming up from right here. So I don't need a subfloor for belts because this is too simple. This is just constructors. The second floor might end up, you know, doing something more complicated on this side, in which case I would want subfloors. So I'm going to go ahead and build it as if there is a subfloor to be needed. You know, I'm going to leave that 6-meter gap and so on and so forth. But I don't need it for this. You know, if I knew forever that this was all I'd ever have and I'm only doing like constructors, we don't really need subfloors. But if you're ever gonna do like assemblers or manufacturers or something like that, subfloors are pretty fucking boss, and they come in clutch. So I like to have them just in case, because I don't, especially now, because I don't know what I don't know what's gonna be there. So let's go ahead and get a lookout tower. real quick. And how's my inventory? Inventory is pretty full, but it can manage. And we're gonna start deleting this train station because it is just kind of time for that. So we're gonna get rid of the hypertube, get rid of the rails, and these guys. And that has computers, so I'm very happy to be deleting these guys because we get some computers back, which is nice. Oh, that had a lot of coal. Right. So what we're also gonna do up here is we're gonna put a sink back up. Well, I actually don't want to put a sink up because I do need this coal. I'm gonna put a storage up here because I need the coal. I do actually need the coal because I'm gonna be using I might need to make some steel, and so before I have to worry about making a train operate, this is what I'm going to be using. So if I can avoid setting up a train because I have some stored coal, then I'm going to do that. So I'm not going to sink that coal anymore. We had some coal before over here that we did end up sinking. That again, it's something that we don't need to store every bit of it, but it is going to be smart to store just a teeny bit. We don't need to store all of it, just a teeny bit, just enough to help us get by for a little while here. What's on this belt? Rubber and plastic. Okay, this I'm not worried about. Oh, this does need to get deleted though. And then we'll just go ahead and we'll delete that too. And we're going to go ahead and just put that back, and call that good. And then all of this is going to get deleted. Funny enough, that's actually not even in a good enough spot to be out of the way. So. Oh, it didn't make a box. Or did it? Did they patch that? That used to be like a really easy way to transport a bunch of crap all at once, or did it just not? Okay, I guess I just didn't need it. Funny enough. Okay, cool, that's fine. And then right here is where we're gonna call that cutoff, and all of that's gonna go away. Perfect. It's like I planned that. Wow, that's funny. That was like the exact... Oh, god damn it. I might have forgotten to get those gifts before I deleted all of that. It's just a little brain fart there. Oh crap. Okay, there we go. Cool. What do we have in our inventory? Yeah, we gotta delete. Not delete. We gotta drop some of that stuff off. In our storage bins. And I think I want to go for... I don't remember if I have oil. I feel like I have packaged fuel. I think I do. I have some hypertubes set up to go all the way out to where I was processing oil. So I can go check that to figure out if I do have any of that going on over there. And okay, get rid of that. Copper pipes, quick wire, no quick wire. Drop off that, drop off that, drop off that and that. And then where did we put rods? Where did those end up? Over here. Okay, cool. And where was all that miscellaneous stuff? Got where? Oh, it's in here. Okay, cool. We'll put computers in there too. Anything else? Oh, motors. Do those go in here? No, they don't go in here. Really? They go in this one? They do go in this one. Rotors and rotors go in that one. Right. Okay, cool. So we'll go, I dropped off more than I needed to, but we're gonna go check out with the hypertubes and go see how much oil production I have and how that's going. And then we'll, you know, grab some gifts on the way too, I think. Because we're not bringing back packaged fuel that I know of. I don't remember bringing back packaged fuel. Here's the screw factory. It's making iron rods on the bottom and then screws on top. And then we've got more stuff going out here. This is another hypertube change direction up here because of the coal power that we have going on. I made a roundabout up here too. We've got a roundabout up here for the trains that they don't have to go all the way out one way or something like that. This goes to the coal power, which we'll take a peek at over here. You know, there's the coal power. So there you go. Pretty easy, pretty simple, nothing crazy. Do I have a vehicle down there? Where's that? What is that? Oh, it's more concrete production. Okay, cool. Yeah. And there's a train station down there with a bunch of coal. And then this guy runs really far. I don't think there's another place that this guy stops at until we get where we're going, because this goes all the way out to the oil in the on the coast toward this direction of the map. So I don't think there's anything else to look at along the way that I built beside, you know, the rail line. Wow, my computer does not love that. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a new computer. I don't know when it's going to be, but I would like to. I'd like to get a beefier gaming computer. I'm still happy with this one. You know, it's nothing crazy. And it's not like the worst, you know, from what I grew up on and stuff. Like, I'm fine. But you know, it could be better. We all know it could be better, and I wouldn't mind it being a bit better. I saw a video about NVIDIA possibly announcing the 4000 series cards, and I was like, wow, that's quick. You know, they barely even released the 3000 series, and they're already talking about 4000s. There we go. There's a quick wire up there. You know what? While I'm over here, I'm gonna go grab some quick wire. That's not an entrance. Why is that not? Oh, that's not an entrance either. What? Well, who made that decision? Okay. Okay. But transportation. Hypertube entrance. Cool. Power cable. Don't have enough. There we go. I guess you have to play fucking whack-a-mole with the entrance on that one so you can go wherever the fuck you're trying to go. That's my oil processing out there. But this is Caterium, and I want Caterium. Well, we talked about how not having any quick wire and stuff. Since I'm out here, I'll grab some quick wire. And use that for the Mark II. Yeah, there's a lot of quick wire. Use that for the Mark II production. And what we're gonna do is set up a. I didn't take anything with me, so I can't do that. I was going to say what we're gonna do is set up an awesome sink, because I have a lot of quick wire stored up because my train wasn't bringing it over as fast as I needed it. So I was gonna say we're just gonna sink this quick wire and get some ticket points, but I didn't bring what I needed to set up an awesome sink, so we're not gonna be doing that. Are you serious right now? Oh no. No, I am. Yeah, it did. It's not an entrance. God damn it. When did that happen and why? I want to know. I want to speak to the manager about this. Like, this is dumb. Why is that? Oh, God damn it. Why that wasn't an entrance, I don't know. I had plenty of that stuff. I thought I had plenty of that stuff to just do it, but I guess I didn't. Come on, come here. Thank you. No, God damn it. I'm gonna get that gift. And I don't think I even have what I need to make a tower. Yeah, I don't, because I was being dumb and didn't put anything back in my bag, so I have nothing to get up there. Can't get up there. Yeah, can't get up there. Oh well. I'll get this gift. And then this one needs a hypertube entrance because I need to go back to the thing. Well, not back. I need to go to the oil. I need to figure out if I'm only making rubber and plastic or if I'm also making the things. Need to be making package fuel as well. If I'm making package fuel, then I'm in jetpack. But if I'm not making package fuel, then I'll just get Blade Runners and live with whatever I have to do to get the presents. But I hope I'm making package fuel. This has a sink to sink the extra plastics because this guy is going to be full. One of these, oh, it's not full. Okay, cool. This is filling up. Yeah. So they're going to get thrown into an awesome sink. And I may not be making packaged fuel, actually. I'm burning coal. I don't know why. But I am. And I'm not seeing packager. A bunch of refineries. So I may not be making packaged fuel. Yeah, I don't think I am. What do I got going on down here? That's canisters. Oh, why am I making canister? What am I doing? Oh, I am making packaged fuel. Why is it going in the sink? Why am I sinking packaged fuel? Do I not? I must have not had a jetpack yet. I'm literally making it, but I'm not even using it because I didn't make a jetpack. Okay, well that needs to stop. No. So what we're gonna do over here to fix that is that so the reason that we're sinking it is because this can't back up, right? This has to keep going because this will, you know, if this fuel doesn't do what it needs to do, then it's gonna fuck up the whole system, right? So I have to make packaged fuel in order to keep up with demand and keep up with everything that's going on. I do have time to get rid of these bees, so I'm gonna get rid of these bees. Oh crap! Am I doing the drop wrong? God damn it! Why are you so bad? That's the wrong drop. Okay, what about there? That worked? That worked. Okay, cool. I'm gonna move, and then there, I missed. Really? Where'd that... What? That's not supposed to happen. Where'd the third one go? That's weird. Oh, wow. There's a lot of bad guys here, huh? There we go. Okay, 3 for 3. Why are there so many of those fuckers? That's dumb. I don't think I still have what I need for a lookout tower. I don't have any fucking iron plates. God damn it. Okay, I don't think I need to fight those guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into organization and we're gonna go into... God damn it. I have nothing. How am I gonna problem solve this? Where is iron? That's the easiest thing to scan for here. Nowhere. I can't make steel without iron. But no matter what, I need iron. Iron's nowhere over here. Jesus Christ. 1,000 meters that way. Okay, so basically I have to go back where I was to get iron. Otherwise, this is just not going to work because I don't have a storage unit. Ah, fuck. Okay. So... yeah, there's not really a way to do this here. What is supposed to be over here? Is that supposed to... what is supposed to be getting sunk over here that isn't getting sunk? Heavy oil residue. Oh, and petroleum coke. Okay, it is getting sunk. Okay. Line for the petroleum coke. This is a line for the canisters. Then that goes into here to make the packaged fuel. And then it goes that way. Okay. So we're going to have to come back, obviously, because this isn't going to fucking work. And I have to keep thinking it. I don't have a choice. I'm going to grab... no, I'm not going to wait around for all that. Anyway, we have another ticket. That's good. But, yeah, so that's going to have to get fixed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a splitter on that dumping line, and then attach that splitter to a storage bin, because we're not going to be needing to come back to get fuel very quickly. And so for every one fuel that goes into the thing, another thing of fuel is going to go into the storage bin, and then that will keep happening until the bin fills up. And then once the bin fills up, it will put both of the, all of it into the thing, all of it into the sink, and then it won't ever back up either, but it will still give me a storage of fuel to get to. And obviously this needs to get changed because I don't want to have to keep dismantling and creating hypertube entrances to do this. So I'm gonna have to build some hypertube entrances, make this place work again, which will be exactly what I'm doing next. And ideally, for those that are wondering how to speed this up, every entrance that you place gives you a speed boost. So what you can do on lawn lines like this is to place an entrance at every other thing, and you can just, exit and re-enter the line if you just shoot yourself back into it, and you get a little speed boost. So it can make this go quite a bit faster by placing exits and entrances back to back to give yourself a little speed boost through all this. Otherwise, you just stay at this rate for the whole time. And obviously, a train is faster as well. So if you just built a train and then drove it, that would go well too. I think that's one of the reasons why I didn't fix the hypertubes, because I started using trains. So I didn't have to worry about the hypertube entrance crap, because I had a train that I could just drive all the way out here when I needed to. But right now my trains are crashed, and I don't want to deal with uncrashing them. So I'm going to go back to hypertubes for a little bit, and then we'll worry about trains once we clean up the lines, and probably after the Ficsmas event. So we'll just deal with hypertubes for a little while, and go from there. But I need 3 of them to make it work. And I mean, no matter what, this is faster than walking, and it gives me time to engage with chat and stuff like that. So I'm not too worried about it. Hypertubes are fine. But for you, if you would like to get around the map faster, trains are definitely the best way, and multiple hypertube entrances is what will help this do the thing. But you need to remember that hypertubes, they're both ways. So if you're gonna, I think if you do it, you want entrance and entrance, not like exit entrance, because then you won't be able to keep going. If you want it to work both ways, I think that's how that would end up working. If you want to be able to take that hypertube both directions, you'll get the speed. If I'm not mistaken, I might be, but if I'm not mistaken, then that is what you would do. Equipment workshop. I didn't build equipment workshop. Rods need to go someplace else, or do they? I think I'm gonna put rods someplace else. Yeah, that's enough. Enough things there. Where would rods go? They can go in there. Cool. Rods can go in there. Quick wire is not going to be in there anymore. and then quick wire can go here. There we go. And then the rest of that can just get thrown away. Or I could have just stayed on my person. Oh my god. It's been a minute. Alright, it's been a minute since I played this. Leave me alone. Cool, so we'll do that. We'll do that. I know I'm an idiot. I know. I don't think I need copper sheet. I don't need copper sheets for anything. I don't need that for anything. Take that, take that, take that. And that. I'm not going to bring screws. I usually don't need screws. And then we'll need that. Yeah, we don't need any of that yet. Not worried about that. This is doing fine. I'll just swap that now. And yeah, I'm not worried about any of that. That's fine. Pop off our ammo and call that good. And now I need an equipment workshop. Production equipment workshop. This is so that I can make jetpack, which I'll go ahead and add to my to-do list here, which needs plastic, rubber, circuit boards, and board. So plastic and rubber up at the train station. Circuit boards are over here. Motors are over here. So there's some motors. There's circuit boards. And plastic and rubber. And we'll make two or something in case I die. Something like that. And I don't even know what's in this train station. What is in this train station? Oh, this is Caterium. Oh, this is quick wire. Yeah, that's completely full of quick wire. Holy shit. Okay. Wow. Oh, you know what? Let me get these gifts from over here too. Need gifts. Give me gifts. What's in this? Oh, shoot. I re-railed it. No, I didn't mean to do that. I don't want to re-rail the train. I want to see what's in it. Oh, I can't see what's in it until I... or unless I do this. Quick wire. Quick wire. I'll just delete that train. Coal, coal, coal. Is that one railed? Did this one not derail? Wait, what? How did that not derail? I am thoroughly confused. Oh no, it is. It is derailed. It just didn't crack. It's just not. It doesn't look like it. Empty freight cars. This one has plastic. That one has rubber. Okay. What does this one have? Rubber. Plastic. Do I just... Yeah, I'll just do... Wait, what? Why can't I just delete it? Do I have to re-rail it before I can delete it? Yeah, you do. You have to re-rail it before you can delete it. That's interesting. I didn't have to re-rail the train. Oh, I did re-rail the train, though. I did. I did actually re-rail that train. Oh, I definitely... I'll get that present now. See? Yep. And we'll go get some plastic and some rubber. And call it good. I guess I'll just leave some in the storage bin over here too. I'll just grab. How much? Why is it only stacking in a... Oh! It's because it's from that long ago. I haven't played this save since they buffed rubber and plastic. Wow, it's been that's trippy. Oh, okay, cool. That's fun. I did not even notice that. Hey, okay, if you did notice that, fucking tell me, because I want to know how many people noticed that and how many people didn't notice that. I did not notice that it wasn't stacked in the right amount. I wasn't even paying attention. Holy shit, that's funny. I love that. I love that. If anyone else noticed that they were not stacked in the new update 4 amounts, fucking tell me. Like I want to know. That's interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and throw these gifts in the thing too. That way we get some more branches. Gifts, perfect. Get some more branches out of that. And then we're gonna go to the equipment workshop and we're gonna make a jetpack. Perfect. In fact, we'll make 2 jetpacks just because we can. What else do we need, actually? Well, we could make the candy cane basher. Gifts, Xeno zappers, and then candy canes. Yeah, I might actually make that. I've never used it before. I don't think I even made a Xeno basher yet. On this save, I don't know if I did. They're very good. I like the Xeno basher. Yeah, that's about it. We could make Blade Runners. I don't really feel the need to make Blade Runners. I honestly very much prefer the jetpack. So I'm not going to worry about making them because I just straight up prefer the jetpack. I think it's fantastic. I'm going to dump 1 jetpack in there, and then the computers, no, they don't go back in there. The beacons go in there though. The motors and the rotors go in there. And I think that's it, actually. I think that's all that goes in there. Let me sort this real quick. What is going to go where for stuff? You get to go back in there. I don't think I have one dedicated for rubber and, that stuff yet. So I'm just going to go ahead and make a new one. And put plastic and rubber in that, and call that good. And I'll leave a stack on me just in case I do need it. But there we go. Oh, I need rotors for the hypertube entrances. How annoying would that have been if I didn't remember that? We'll clear that to-do list, but we'll just have it for later. And then I think what we should do is get going on using the jetpack. Might want to. Oh God, where did the? There we go. We're gonna try using the jetpack, and go grab some gifts and get that up and running to get some branches. Or really, we need to save the gifts. We do need to get gifts, but we need to save them so we can make the other stuff. We have other stuff we need to make with them, like the candy canes and the other bows and stuff. That's what we have to make. We have to make bows. So we're gonna go collect some gifts. Oh crap, there we go. And I have quite a bit of fuel. 74 fuel can last a while, and I'll have what I need set up to go get more too. Well, I don't have what I need set up, but I need to go set up what I need to go make more. That way, when we do run out of fuel, we have some left. But I do want to get some gifts real quick. So we'll grab some gifts, and then we'll go until we run out of fuel, and then we'll grab what we need to fix the setup, right? And then we'll go all the way back out, fix the jetpack fuel, and then come back and set up the crafters and the things for gifts and candy canes. And then by the time we're done setting up all of that, we won't, we'll have plenty of fuel to come back and get more gifts. And that will be how we handle that. Oh, that's already back over there, huh? They're doing a good job of spawning them in the area that you're standing. How many do we have already, gift-wise? 120. Oh, that's not a whole lot, but some stuff back over here too. Yeah, we only if we play our cards right, this might be the only time we have to go collect gifts because we're gonna get the trees, and the trees produce one every 15 seconds. Or 15 per minute. They produce 15 per minute, not one every 15 seconds. That's actually very slow. I think they produce one every 4 seconds. here. Oh, this one's already in over here. That's fantastic. Two. Oh, there's a lot up here. Get it. Don't know why that was there, but it was. Maybe we just get rid of the trains. I mean, it wouldn't even take that long to reroll the trains and just delete it and store it and move the fuck on. You know, like, it wouldn't even be that bad. And then I don't have to worry about the hypertube entrances and stuff. I mean, not that it's like the thing I have to worry about, but like a train is just so much faster. You know? I don't know. We could probably use like a vehicle to do this too. I don't think I've unlocked the Explorer in the research tree yet, but the Explorer is like really fun. I'll just go run back and get that one. I don't. Oh, never mind. I'll just go. Maybe more coming in. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there's that one over there too. I'm gonna focus on those. I want more to spawn in this area. Oh, that was weird. Oh, it's because there's a cave. That's why I did that. There's a cave over here now. There's probably spiders in here. It's like killed them. Might have killed them. Nope, they're here. Nope. Nope. Yep. Yep, they're there. Yeah, no, there were spiders. Oh, fuck you. Oh, fuck you. There's still spiders. Go away. Aggressive little fucker. Where are more gifts? Give me gifts. Oh, there's one over there. I might have all that I need. I have, how many do I have? 280. 280 might be all I need. Again, that's not the one that's set up. Okay, this is the one that's set up. Don't panic. I'm not going to turn them all into branches. Wait, what the fuck? I heard the spider. Did you hear it too? I heard it. I heard the spider. Oh, there's some gifts over here. Okay, cool. I'll grab those. I swear to God, if that spider's still over there when I get back, I'm gonna be mad. Did she chew up a mask? Oh, hold on, guys. We're gonna have to wrap up the stream at some point. Sure when. Probably soonish. Oh, there's one back there I didn't get. Turn my volume up a bit. Right. Well, what else do we have here? That one. I'll grab that one, and then I'll deal with the trains. And then we'll grab a few more gifts, and then we will take a train out to the place. I'll fix the hypertubes anyway, just in case. And then go from there. Now that we have train collisions, I am going to want to try to keep the train lines as uncongested as possible, which is going to mean me not using them for personal transport if I can avoid it. At least while I have a single train line. And once I redo this to having train in, train out kind of thing, and having dedicated inbound outbound lines, I'm not going to worry about it. And I'll use it as much as I want. But if we're going to redo trains and all that kind of stuff, then we need to make sure that we set it up in a way that we have the right tools for the job, kind of thing. So this guy we're gonna re-rail. Oh, that redid the whole train. Interesting. I don't remember it doing that. And Caterium. And Caterium. Wow, that's a lot of Caterium. Okay. And we'll probably sync this eventually as well. In fact, I'd probably read everything on these trains. We're just gonna sync. Oh no, that one did let me. That's weird. And that one didn't. I guess it's a little finicky about what you can and can't delete. Or maybe those just happen to not be derailed for some reason. Maybe I accidentally re-railed those guys and didn't realize it. That's probably it. Oh, this is coal. There's more coal over there. Dude, I'll just put it here. That and coal. And do that. And we'll go re-roll these guys. I think there was a way that you could like do it from the line too. I don't know how you make that be a thing, but you're supposed to be able to re-rail from the train line, from the train itself, without having to go over to the bin. Oh, I guess if you re-rail the engine, it re-rails all the cars. Okay, that makes sense. I can live with that. That works. Okay. And then, you know, like we mentioned, these stations are full of everything over here, so we can sync this stuff and not worry literally at all about it. And those are inputs, and these are outputs. So we could even start doing that now. If I wanted to, I could set up another sync. And have a power line. How many? Yeah, global was about 15,000 points a minute. Okay. And we'll just go ahead and grab Mark IV belts. Hook that up there. And I guess we'll do a second one. No, that's in the way. We'll just do one for now. I know it's not like the most ideal situation, but we're just gonna do one. And this can happen over a very long period of time. I'm not worried about this happening quickly whatsoever. Um, there we go. And that should be every single storage bin hooked up to the same sink, and so that'll all get sunk at some point, you know, across its lifetime. Yeah, that'll all get sunk eventually. Oh, but the coal we don't want to sink. The coal we've been saving, right? I forgot about that. We don't want to sink. We don't want to sink coal. Oh, good. Come here. Give me the belt. Give me the... No, I just want the belt. Just the belt. The belt. Now put your hand on the lid. The lid. There we go. Okay, so that fixes that. Kind of. We'll just do that real quick. Because we're not dumping coal. Coal we're keeping. Glad I caught that. I almost fucked up and was like, oh shit, that's all my coal. That's not really all my coal. Like, there's plenty at the other train station, stuff like that. Like, we just cleared the train lines. We could set up another thing if we really needed to, but I'm gonna be lazy and I don't want to. So what we're gonna do is do this and do this, and we'll give it a freight car or two. That if I want to, I can take stuff with me and bring stuff back. But otherwise, this is just my own little personal train that I can just take wherever the fuck I want on my train line and not worry about it. And that's what we're gonna do to go fix the hypertubes and set up all the package fuel stuff, which I should have plenty of in my inventory to manage. I can even just leave all that stuff in there. Now that I've got the train to throw stuff in, it's fine. That should be fine. I don't think I need to worry about anything else. I think we'll just go ahead and go fix the package fuel, make sure that we get a good storage of that going so that I always have some jetpack fuel when I need it. And then we'll come back and try to set up the constructors for the bows and the candy canes and call that good. That's a weird turn. This is one of my first train lines ever, so it's obviously not the best, and I guess I didn't feel like it was worth doing platforms, so I just built it along the ground. It makes it a bit more scenic, and I kind of like it, but it's very easy to clip through the ground, and I think that's a good thing, because that if you want to do this, you can just build it and you're fine. But it can also make it take a little bit longer to not clip too, if you really want to focus on it not clipping. And I like it when it doesn't clip, but you know, if I want it to not clip, I'll build platforms, you know. Now I don't care, but before I was like, you know what, I don't want to do platforms, I just want to build along the ground, I don't want it to clip, you know. But now I just don't worry about it, and I'll just build the platform. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll log into it. Yeah. Okay. So I guess I had to set up the TV real quick, and we're gonna go ahead and go back to what we got going on. I'm gonna switch over the music loop, and we're gonna go. Oh, actually, we drove the thing past. We'll deal with that second. First and more important is this. Oh, there's a present. So we're gonna go ahead and throw a splitter on you, and then we're gonna run not Mark II belts, Mark I belts. And because I'm lazy, I'm gonna run just gonna run the belt this way, and we'll put the storage unit next to the train station. That way I don't have to run all the way back here every time that I need to go get packaged fuel. And then right here, we're gonna go ahead and throw an industrial storage container right there, and then grab that into here, and there we go. Now we'll have some packaged fuel passively going. Might even have, yeah, we got some stuff on it already coming down here, and that will fill all this up with packaged fuel without harming the rest of it. We have some gifts over here, but I'm not too worried about you know, I'll just grab them. Pretty close. I'll grab some gifts. Put some quartz up there. Fun. Oh, hey, a new one. Yay. Do I want those guys too? Yeah, there's 3 out there. I'll go get those. Haha! Look at that. Skin of the teeth, huh? Oh, I didn't really slide or sprint much on that one. I may not make it. I'll make it. Let's go. Jetpack training course. Oh, the new one over there. All right, let's go get that one. That's pretty close. Perfect jetpack training, I'm telling you. Oh, there's a lot of bees over here. Oh man, not quite that fast with my fingers. Ah, whoops. I done goofed it. Oh wow, there's even more over here again. I'm not gonna worry about all that. We're good. We're done. Oh, and then there's just some right there too. We'll get those. Those are real close. We'll get those too. Oh, whoops.
Here's a present. It's iron bars.
Why is that not working? Why is F not working? Oh, because I'm in the command prompt somehow. Okay. Nope, that's not it. That wasn't it. Why is it not working? Why are those buttons not working? Is that gonna work now? No, it's still not working. What? Okay, I'll load this back in then. We just saved that, so I'll just load that autosave back in and see if it fixes it. Finally dark. All right. There we go. Now F is working. This is why I wanted to do F. It's just faster. There we go. Okay, cool. So now those all have entrances again. We can take this one back, and I'll get another entrance on this one. That way I can go up to this train station and go back down without having to worry about it. With hypertubes. Because, you know, again, we might end up wanting to use hypertubes again. We probably don't need to ever again, but we... And I could even set up a sink while I'm over here, too. So let me do that, then. I'll, oh, there we go. We can make the big tree. We'll go to transports and hypertube entrance and make one of those. We'll just copy that from delete page. And then we're going to go ahead and set up... pretty much all of this, actually. I think what I'm just gonna do is delete the. I think this all comes. Yeah, these all merge into these two lines. So all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna delete this line and this line, and send both of those into their own sync, and do that. And those are only Mark III belts, actually. Wow. Okay. Oh, no kidding. There's even another sink all the way over there. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is all for the train station, which is why it wasn't getting sunk. And then this is just, I guess, because we can. We didn't think we needed this much. This is getting sunk as well. Okay. Yeah. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, you know what? I don't think I need to, I don't need to upgrade the belts. I know I don't need to upgrade the belts because I wouldn't have made it this if I didn't need to. Like, what's the output of this anyway? 60 per minute, right? So this is, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's only 240, right? So even if I went 480, it wouldn't even help. All it would do is drain the storage bins faster, which is going to happen anyway. So I don't need to do it faster. Like, it's fine. And then this is, you know, obviously full from for the train, and that's more than enough for what I would ever need anyway on this save. So we're just gonna sink the rest and call it good, and just keep sinking quick wire forever. And we might even go grab some more jetpack fuel while we're here too, and see how much that accumulated. Because this is getting a little low from getting all these gifts. But there's just so many out here. How can I not, you know? Damn it. Oh, what? Fine, I'll leave it. Oh, damn it. Okay, cool. So we're done. That's. Oh no, we're not done. We'll take the hypertube back and go check for jetpack fuel, and then we'll be done. That was for trucks, by the way, in case you're wondering why I didn't just put the hypertube there. I used to have to drive a truck out here, so I made room for the truck to come all the way through without the hypertube getting in the way, and then I moved the hypertube once I got trains set up. There we go, 73. Yeah, that's fine. That'll be enough for now. That's almost a whole stack. It only stacks in one. So that little bit of time, we got almost 3/4 of a stack. Perfect, not a problem. That'll be enough fuel to use while we build and make that second story, because we do have to make a second story in order to get that next set of constructors to fit the way that we need them to. So we're gonna go and get that second set of constructors working, and probably call that a day. I'd say by the time we're done with that, we will have to end and move on. Coming up on a 3-hour stream, so nothing too bad. You know, nice fun stream. Also, for those that are curious, a freight car weighs as much as it does empty as it does full. And you can pull 4 train cars per locomotive without having to worry about it struggling uphill. But once you start going to a 5th, you have to be very careful about the incline of what you're going up. You can technically pull as many as you want on one engine. However, the acceleration is what changes. The more that you have on one engine, the slower it accelerates. And so if it accelerates too slowly, it won't be able to go up hills. So it's like a curve that depends on the number of cars versus the number of engines to how steep the curve is. And you can go up any curve as long as you have 4 cars per engine. Then you can hit any curve that you can build, any curve in the game. But if you have more than 4 cars, then that is where you're going to run into issues, and where you may not necessarily be able to run more than that. I did not tell you to go there, but okay. I'll just go ahead and delete that line. That way it doesn't even have the chance to go in there. And I don't want to delete the station because it has a bunch of gear carry in it, but a bunch of quick wire rather. But here we go. You know, this is going. Oh, that's already empty. Which, you know, realistically, like, it doesn't actually help this go or empty any faster or slower. You know, I don't have to, like, separate it evenly because you're already maxing out the belt in the first place. Doesn't matter if it's coming from 1, 2, or 3 places. This is maxed out. And you can tell because it's going like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. If I delete this belt, then you're going to see it go just smooth, right? That's what's happening. That's how you can tell that the belt's maxed out. So it doesn't matter how many inputs you have to get to that max out belt. If 2 are doing it, you don't need a third. And that would also be the case for Mark III belts. Actually, if I went to that, it would still go one then the other and kind of stutter a bit. See how there's a bit of stoppage, and then this is just full. But this doesn't look nearly as bad. And that's just because it's it is still backed up, and it's still, you know, this is going, oh, actually, no, it isn't. It would, oh, I mean, yeah, a little, because 270 times 2 is 560. This is only 480. So these two should be stuttering just a teeny bit, but not a whole lot. You know, if it's at 30 per minute, too much, then it's not going to be, you know, that would be like, what, 1 in 8 items or something like that would then stutter. So it looks smoother. If that, you know, jittering bugs you, just do that. And it's still maxing out that 480 belt. Oh, is there more limestone over there? Neat. Oh, I built over there. Oh. Did not realize I built over there. Oh, hey. It's a gift. No. Waste of fuel. Am I gonna die? No. Fine. No. Hey, more gifts. I'm not gonna worry about those ones yet, though. I think I have enough gifts. I'm not super worried about the number of gifts. I will go grab that one, though. I should be above the hitbox. I am. Okay. So next is the next floor, which we're gonna need some concrete for. Good amount of concrete for. But now we can drop off more gifts. 380. Okay, cool. We have a more than one stack finally. And oh, why do we have all that? Okay, whatever. No, not really whatever. That does need to go up there, but we'll just make do. That's fun. Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll just dump that in here. That can go. That can go. That can go. Or that can go. Those can go in there for sure, because I don't want to die with those on me. I need those pretty badly in order to continue the event. I don't know what I'd do if I lost those or if they ended up in the sink. That'd be very bad. Hopefully they just can't be sunk, right? That would be ideal if that's just not something that's allowed to be put in the sink. I don't want to be the one to test it. Someone else test it. If you know you're not going to do the holiday event, test that for me. See if those can go in the sink. I actually want to do the holiday event. I need those, and maybe I can get them in the shop. But I don't feel the need to find out with that one. I will more than happily be patient and wait. And maybe when we have more of those, I will test that out. But I need that one, or else I'm stuck. Why am I doing this? I just said I don't need to do that. Focus. Focus. You don't need to do any of that. Oh, let me put that 8 rubber in here. Bothering me. Oh, I went through all that. How did I get through all that plastic? I'm sorry. What did I build that needed plastic? I don't remember building something that plastic. Oh well. Must have, right? I need beltwork stuff. Let me grab another stack of that. I have enough. Do I? Yeah, I've got plenty of rods. Got plenty of that. I'm not worried about it. Oh, you know what? I'm a little low on beams. I'll just top that off real quick. And wouldn't hurt to top off cable. I'll top. Oh, I don't need to top off wire. I have so much wire. We'll top off Mark IIs. Oh, you know what? I might need another stack of that. I'll grab another stack of that. And then we'll grab a lot of concrete, a lot of iron plates. Grab a whole stack of quick wire. That way I can make Mark II powered blinds instead of Mark 1s. And that should be good. I think I need anything. Oh, wow. Is that just a stutter or is that an autosave? Or that's my game crashing. What? Really? After everything I've put you through, this is the game crashing? That's unfortunate. Oh, man. We did so well. That was such a long period of time without a crash. It was like, what, 2.5 hours or so without a crash? And now it's looking like that's a game crash. Bummer. Yeah, game crash. Shit. This is the most unstable I've ever had Satisfactory. Alrighty. Dude, also, can we shout out Ethereum for the massive fucking lurk that he's had going on? Like, I'm pretty sure he's just been lurking the whole fucking stream. And I just want to say I appreciate him very much, and you guys should go follow his channel. I don't think I have the means the means to do a proper shout out like quickly, but I will at the end of the stream do a proper shout out, which should be within the next 20 minutes or so. So for those that are watching the repeat and are like, yeah, I'll give his channel a follow kind of thing, then just skip to the end and you'll be able to grab that link. We're gonna do that for sure. I could probably unlock a lot of this stuff actually. No, I can't unlock any of that. I have to get to do all of that. Wow. How? That's a lot. But yeah. Can't do that till tomorrow. Is that everything that we needed? That's oh wait, no, hold on. Oh yeah, that's when it crashed. Damn, there was no save, so we have to do this. Boop. Drop off the 8 rubber, take a stack of plastic. And then we're dropping off that. The wood, is the wood in here? Yeah, wood's in here. Wood, computers. Is computers in here? I think computer. It is now. Yeah, that I'm not worried about. That does not go in here. Not go in here. What else is supposed to be here? The quick wire I'm keeping. Candy canes. I'll drop this stuff in here. I can not fuck it up. The branches I'll leave on. Or, maybe I'll leave the candy canes. Candy canes can stay because I can make those. Those go in here. What else? I think that's it. Cool. We're gonna grab a stack of that and refill that stack, and then it's for that one, and then this one just grabbing a new stack of that. That's it. Moving on. This goes in here. This goes in here. And I think that's it. Moving on. Next one. Top off cable. Don't need to top off wire. Grab another stack of that. Moving on. Lots of these. Lots of this. Pop off a stack. And then I'll dump the coal. Put coal in there for no reason. And that should be fine. Yeah. Cool. Alrighty. How we doing on branches here? What we got going on? 122. All right, let's go. Exactly 200. Did you see that? How satisfying that was? To just have exactly 200. I liked that. I liked that a lot. Okay, now to get back to building teaching and what we are doing about that. What hotbar was that? I may not have one yet. Okay, cool. Well, let's make a hotbar for that. Number 2 is kind of helpful, not really. We'll redo number 2. So number 2 is what we're gonna make for this. So for building factory floors, there's a certain amount of things that you want. The wall outlets are pretty helpful to have on a hotbar, but that doesn't need to be this one. What we're gonna start with is probably foundations. I tend to use the 2-meter foundations. The reason for that was because it was easier to click and to send everything, you know, in a line. But now with zooping, I don't have to worry so much about like rapidly clicking the same foundation and keeping my mouse on aim. So I think I'm gonna go back to the 1-meter foundations. I really enjoy 1 meters. It's not any cheaper or anything like that. Like, it's all the same price, 1, 2, or 4. So that doesn't really matter. But I just like the look of 1 meters, and I like the extra space they give me in my ceilings. Next, you're gonna need, well, really, I'm gonna go ahead and use 4-meter foundations because you're gonna measure stuff with 4 meters, and then I'm gonna do a 1-meter foundation as well. And you could even chalk on the 2 meters if you need to, but you don't really need. And then ramps, I usually use 2-meter ramps. I like 2-meter. 1s are not enough, 4s are a bit steep, and 2 meters, any vehicle can go up. 4 meters, trucks cannot go up. So if you're going to be using trucks, make sure you use 2 meters for your infrastructure, because if you don't have trucks now and you just have the tractor now, the small one, but when you get the big one, and I'll just to help you, this is a tractor, right? This guy can go up 4-meter ramps. The Explorer can go up 4-meter ramps. The truck cannot go up 4-meter ramps, and the train can't either. By the way, trains don't go straight up 4-meter ramps. It's too steep for train tracks. So 2-meter ramps are for trucks and trains. 4-meter ramps are for the Explorer and for the tractor. If you do anything, so that's why my whole infrastructure for anything ramped is always 2-meter. So that no matter what, at any point in time, if I need to change something to accommodate a different kind of vehicle, I have 0 factories in the way of that, because all of my ramp infrastructure and all of my roads were already established for the movement capability of the higher tech. So that way, if I, and I made this mistake on another save where I used 4-meter ramps all the way up to something, but if I had to change those 4-meter ramps to 2-meter ramps, it would cut and land in another existing factory. So I was stuck with 4-meter ramps, and I just had to make sure that my vehicles never went down there, because they couldn't get back up if they did. It was very, very annoying. So you want to make sure that if you're going to be doing anything, vertically building where you intend vehicles to go through, or where it's just nothing is there, even if it's just for like walking passively, use 2-meter ramps. Because if you ever need a vehicle to go through there, it won't go up 4-meter ramps for the 2 important ones, trucks and trains, because those have the best throughput. So you're going to be stuck with tractors otherwise for moving items, or rebuilding the infrastructure, which is not fun at all. Next, we got distracted. So foundations are big. Those are going to be a big deal. You probably don't need ramps. I also like using the double ramps, by the way. Double ramps are great. So, I'll put that on number 3 for double ramps, just in case, because it's a bit easier to aim stuff, and they're great. Nothing like that needs to happen. Walls are pretty big deal. I usually use walls, so Number 4 for walls. I guess now 1 meter walls are going to be a thing, so I'll put that on 5. And then, you know, I usually do center doors versus side doors, but, you know, that could be a preference thing. And then the gate hole is pretty nice, too. But I'm going to go ahead and do that this way. And then I've got 2 for the conveyor walls. And typically, you know, I don't really use that. I'm going to go ahead and do this for 6, 7, 8. There's 7 and there's 8, so that way I can have 1, 2, and 3. But then for 9, I'm going to go ahead and just do the center door wall and then the gate wall. And if I need the side door, then I'll just go grab it this way. But that's about it. And that's what I'm going to be doing for building floors. And then, you know, you can have a whole nother one for architecture and designing and detail work. But when it comes to creating the infrastructure, this is what I use. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is measure out 3 foundations high. And the reason I do 3 foundations is because there should be no machine taller than 12 meters that is going to be in this area, right? So what's going to be in this area? Well, we're talking about foundries. So, you know, the manufacturer is not more than 12. I think it'll actually tell you how tall it is, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. Okay, small quality of life feature, dimensions of the machines in the info. There's plenty of room next to the power or above the power to tell me how big that machine is in height and width and length, so that I know how tall that thing is. Like, refineries are definitely more than 12 meters, right? In fact, we can just go over here and work on this. I'll go ahead and just build another 3 foundations, right? 1, 2, 3. And then this is where the floor would be, right? So that's how I build that. So this is now the ceiling, right? So that's where we're going to be building stuff underneath, and we don't want anything to go through. So refineries are massive, right? We can't even build that, but we know that that's not going to be here. Packager doesn't clip, totally fine. The manufacturer would clip, actually. So the manufacturer does need more space. Good to know. The assembler, obviously, no, not even close. And the constructor, not even close. So that's why I use that. And the blender is also okay. So I won't be using manufacturers and blenders in this area right now. However, I do want to plan for this area being repurposed. This area might turn into something else. So if this area does turn into something else, then this is a good baseline to go off of. So for that, the safest thing to do is just to do another 4-meter ramp. But I believe we could get away with a thing. So this is where it would be, right? So this is 12 meters, 13, 14, yeah, 12, 13, 14. And then this would be 15, 16, and then 17. So this is halfway here. So this is where the floor would go. So I don't think we would need anything taller. Yeah, no, you'd want to do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4-meter things, and that will fit every machine except refineries. For production, because refineries are fucking massive and you probably don't want multiple. I mean, yeah, these I just do straight up in the open. I've never done 2-story buildings with refineries, so and that won't happen here anyway. There's no oil anywhere over here for that even to be a problem. Like, crude oil is ridiculously far away, and I would never in a million years pump it over here. The only thing that would be using refineries here is something that uses water, and that's usually alternate recipes that I'm not fucking with. So not that they're bad, that is not what I don't mean that those alternate recipes are bad. There's some amazing alternate recipes with water. It's just that I have no need to use them right now, so I'm not going to. And that's that. So there we go. That is now you know, what we would be building off of. I'm gonna go ahead and get that double ramp in here. There we go. Oh, what? No, thank you. And what? Okay, that's a little annoying. It used to not do that. There, for some reason, is defaulting to a different height than it used to. I'm sure they're gonna have a patch for that soon, but that's really kind of dumb, and it's bugging me. That is easily the thing that I'm the most frustrated about, is them just not lining up the way they used to. I got very used to how they were lining up, and I would like that to go back to the way it was. Oh, god damn it. Is it... No, it's this one. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is the... That's another reason to use 2 meters. If you need to ever delete them, it is a lot easier to aim at the 2 meters than the 1 meters. But on the other end, it will make it very punishing to fuck up. So you will fuck up less because you're going to be paying a lot of attention to if you're about to fuck up because of how annoying it's going to be to delete it. So that's also, you know, a thought that you could roll with if you really wanted to. That is unfortunate. It's almost enough to cover that grass spot. You know, that's not like the worst ever. Like I've had to put up with worse. I had worse that I was putting up with before. So it's fine. And we have to delete the train station anyway. But it's almost the same height, actually. I think it's height. Yeah, it's almost exactly the same height. That's funny. That is almost exactly the same height. It's off by like the teeniest bit, which we actually could adjust for with beams, because beams have a different height now. Actually, you know what? I just need to anyway. There we go. We'll just do that real quick. I don't even think I need it this far out at the moment, but it is. Oh yeah, then the hub obviously is gonna be in the way, which I don't even think it normally would be if I didn't have it raised. I've got it up like 4 meters, which I think would normally make it not even in the way if I was this high up. But I am, yeah, no, it usually would not be in the way, but it is because of how high up I went. That, oh wow, wow, look at that. I'll allow it. I will allow it. But I am going to be putting railing there. But I'll allow it. There we go. Look at that.
I have a lot of this left. Okay, cool. I was worried I was about to run out, but I'm not. God damn, that is so much faster. I love that. I'm not even mad that it's capped at 10. I know like people with mods have more than 10, but like not even mad. Cool. Oh, out of concrete. All right. Let's go get some more. And also another thing for going up this high is that it should also allow you room for lights, which is something that I know a lot of people are getting pretty into, and is also like definitely something super cool and worth doing for sure, and something that I would like to do as well. So going up this high should leave you room for lights as well, even with manufacturers and blenders. I'm really hoping this will leave me room for lights, which is another reason why I'm using the 1 meter foundations, because it'll give me more room and I don't have to go up as high. I think of it as a space saver for factories like this, with multiple stories. It won't make me have to build as vertically, you know. Not that this is like a bad thing. Like building vertically is cool and fun and all. You know, you don't have to worry about. It's not like it's a bad thing. You shouldn't, like, no matter what, you're gonna have to, you know? Like, it's just how easy it's gonna be or how much you're gonna have to do kind of thing, you know? Before I get too carried away with myself, I should get to a stopping point because I do need to do, this is technically the subfloor. This is not technically the actual floor. Let me just go ahead and do this real quick and start containing myself a bit because I do need to be prepared for building yet another thing here, because this is technically the roof, not the floor. Remember, we talked about that. So this is technically the roof, right? Which means this is not even going to be there in the building because this is the subfloor. So what's going to happen next is a 4 meter foundation and then 2 1 meter foundations. And then my actual floor of the next factory. That is what is happening. So this is the subfloor for the next floor, right? That's what all this is. And this could get deleted. Like this eventually doesn't need to be all of that. Like that, you know, I probably overdid this and did more than I needed to because I kind of forgot that I was doing subfloors for a little bit. I got kind of carried away. I was having fun zooping because I've never really done that before. This is new for me. So I got carried away zooping, but technically this is all a subfloor and that should be Caitlin. Oh, okay. I didn't even know I didn't even know you were at your dad's. Oh, okay. I took stuff out. Why was she at her dad's? Weird. One sec. I'm gonna pause. All right, guys. Sorry, we had to give Kate a call because she's on her way home, so we're just getting some stuff figured out and planned. And then we're, so again, subfloor, great, awesome, amazing, 10 out of 10. Actual factory floor up there. That's what we've got going on. So this whole thing is a little bit low. Well, actually, you know what? Having the train station on the factory, on the subfloor level, is actually pretty fucking boss. So let me measure something real quick. If I do one, I thought you could zoop up. Can't you zoop up? Or maybe not foundations up, huh? Okay. Oh, you just go vertical. Oh shit. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can. You can while you're zooping, right? So if you don't know how to do that, so I'm in build mode, right? And I just press R, and now I can go default, zoop, or vertical. Okay. So zooping is horizontal, vertical is vertical. Okay, cool. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. And then we're gonna go all the way up to here with the jetpack. And it's not. Okay, so a whole train station cannot fit under 16 meters. So on that, you know, to answer that question, how much is it? It's about 20. It's 20 meters. So if you did a 5th one, then you could have a whole train station in your at the same level of your thing. But yeah, obviously you don't need a 20-meter subfloor. But yeah, anyway, so there we go. But also, hold on, wait a minute here. If we bring this guy over like this, right? This is where we're going to be building off of, correct? So this would be the subfloor. This would be the floor. The subfloor lines up with that just fine, right? But check this out. This is what we have to take into account, right? What we have to take into account is the fact that this is the floor. So there's another 16 meters on top of that, right? Which means when we go up here, it actually is covered with the thing, because this is the next subfloor, right? Oh, hold on. We need to... So this is the next subfloor. This is the first subfloor, second floor, third floor subfloor, and then another 6 meters up is the actual third floor. So that train station is going to be, it will actually fit in the building if I do it right. Okay, cool. That's actually really neat. I like that. So this is yeah, and so then I would to do that again, right? This would be the 4 meter, and then I would go 1, 2, and then 3, and then this is now the next floor or rather the ceiling for the third floor. That's what the ceiling for the third floor would look like. So let me delete all that stuff for you so you can understand, right? So basically, that goes away. This is the roof of the. Oh, actually, no, that would be the subfloor of the next. Oh, yeah, hold on. I'm almost confusing myself. So if you're confused, don't feel bad. Okay. So this is so we've got the first floor down here. All right. So we got the first floor down there. Amazing. Perfect. Right. So we've got a 6 meter subfloor underneath the first floor. Then we've got the first floor. Then we've got 16 meters of space, which is this. And then we have that, and that's the roof. And then we have the subfloor underneath, which is another 6 meters. Then we have the floor of the second floor, which is here. Then we have 16 meters of space. And then we have the roof. And then that is the subfloor for the third floor, which would then have an open ceiling, per se. But that's what that would be. So this we're gonna get rid of that one because this is just the ceiling, right? That's the very highest point. This is the floor. This is the subfloor. This is the main floor. That's the subfloor. And then, you know, what that means is that if we ever had a lift, you know, if we come in here with a lift, the lift would go from here into here, and then it would go to wherever it needs to go on this floor, and then come up into that actual manufacturing building. That's what that means. That's what subfloors are. That's what I do with my subfloors. So now what we need to keep doing is zooping all of this, because this is where the floor actually begins. Yeah, this is what we actually build off of. And now we can go back to zooping. There we go. Oh, but we want to zoop these. Okay. Cool. I'll just leave that up there just for fun, because it kind of needs to be there anyway. Otherwise I have to measure it back out, and I'll just leave it there. Now, what I accidentally did when I coded this whole thing in foundations, I forgot where I actually need to go wide from. So like that is as wide as I need to go. Should be as wide as I need to go. I don't think I'm gonna need to go any wider than that to cover the second level of this. So I'm not gonna build any wider than this while I go. And then I'm gonna go all the way down to the end. I know I have to go down to the end. Take this all the way down. And and we're running out of iron plates, which is not great. We don't have a factory for those set up yet, but we do have a lot of foundations we can, so we don't have to worry about that a whole lot. Because if we need iron plates, we're just. Okay, and unfortunately, because of how much time we spent zooping and the fact that Cade's almost home, we're not going to be able to really set up a lot of machines, but we should be able to get some walls put in, and that's going to be that'll be some good news for you guys at the very least. So this whole thing is we might just treat like its own building, or we might even like break it up and let you know, have this be its own walled off section, which I think we might do as well. But we'll go ahead and double check this. We want to leave room for all this stuff. I want to make sure I did the spacing correct. I probably did. But before we go put up walls everywhere, we're make sure that we know we did it correct. But we can put up walls over here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna zoop these walls. Oh, can we not rotate them? We used to be able to rotate these guys. I guess you can't anymore. Maybe they got tired of people placing them the wrong way around. Or, oh no, they made them the same on both sides. They used to not be the same on both sides. That's a huge update. Thank you. Holy shit, thank you, Copystain. I used to have to spend all this time rotating walls, making sure they were facing the right way, but I don't have to do that anymore because they are now all the same on both sides. That's great. And I also think that's... No. No. Oh, whoops. That... Oh, shit. I goofed it. That's supposed to be the same height as the top of that wall. But we do have 1 meter walls now, which I've never used before. That's kind of neat. I don't hate that, actually. That could be a fun little break in the gap. That could actually be pretty neat. That could be a staple of an architecture style. That could be really cool. Let's try that. How does that look? Because now we need to go... can I not? Oh, you can't zoop these vertically? What? That's weird. Right, okay, so there we go. So that's... Oh, whoops. That doesn't look half bad. But that's also... There's no sub... Oh, you know, I didn't... Yeah, I didn't cover all this. That is where I want to go off. Oh, wait, no, maybe I didn't mess it up. No, I did. I definitely did. That's supposed to go here. That goes here, and then that's just going to be in the ground. Yeah, because that's just going to have to be a thing. So yeah, but also that could just be for transportation and stuff. But typically I do block that stuff off, and I build pathways through it. You know, that kind of thing. So I do want to make that a thing. You know, like that will happen, kind of thing. Like we will be blocking off the whole bottom of it, and then that just goes up like that, and then that's the thing. So, like, yeah, maybe, but also like it may not even matter, like in the long run. It might be fine. May not. Actually, we do have to do all of that anyway, don't we? That's all gonna change. Yeah, it may not end up mattering. It really may not end up mattering, because now that's actually like the same height that it's supposed to be, kind of thing. It may not end up mattering. I think we did fine. Because that's the first floor, that's the second floor. Yeah, I think we did fine. Wait, what was that? That was the sound. I don't know. I think we did fine. I don't think we messed it up. For a second, I thought we messed it up, and I was like, oh shit, we fucked it up. And then I don't think we did. I actually don't think we did. Do I want to? I don't even think I want to go through and do the bottom walls yet. We'll do that later. That's we don't have it. We actually don't have enough resources to wall off the whole thing. We'd have to delete a lot of floors to go wall off everything like that. But I do want to wall off this stuff. And on the second story, I'm going to show you a technique that we could have used on the first floor, which is I think pretty legit, and I highly recommend doing for power is using the wall outlets. But you have to unlock those in the shop. So if you haven't done that yet, you can't do this. But if you have done that, it is absolutely amazing, and I highly recommend it. What are we doing over here? Am I building this one or no? Usually no, actually. Usually I don't leave that much room. Yeah, that one's a no. That's a no. Okay. And then, yeah, we'll leave that there. That's typically what I'll do. This. I am being lazy, so... Oh, god damn it. Maybe. Yeah, it works. Okay, cool. That is a very expensive way to cut down a single tree. I just want to point that out. That is... You should not do that. I do it, but you should not do it. You know, it's not like... Later on, it's not a big deal. But like early, it's a bit of a... That's pretty expensive to use it to cut down trees. They're great in combat, by the way, too. I love using them to fight people. But, yeah. And then, you know, I might leave this exposed. Usually I'll go and like do something... You know, wall the whole thing off and like make sure you can't see the rock, but I'll probably just leave that rock exposed. I'm not super worried about it right now. But then there we go. You know, there's the walls up. This would be where I would end up putting in like another set of walls, like right around, probably right here. Actually, I probably wouldn't even go. Yeah, I'd probably just go here. Start putting in walls. You know, yeah, because then it lines up perfectly with this. So yeah, this is where the wall's gonna go. Absolutely. This is where the next set of walls would go. And that's because this is independent, by the way. If you're wondering why I would wall it off, it's because this is an independent factory. So it doesn't rely on anything else. Oh, and that fits just fine. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, this is great. I'm actually loving this. I thought I messed it up, but I did not. This is actually great. I'm loving this look. There we go. So, and you know, and we can maybe go in and like later and do like glass or some shit like that. But like just to show you like the footprint of the building and how I do this and stuff like that. That's what this is about right now. You know, this is not about making it pretty. This is just to help show you at the same time, you know, what I do and why. And there you go. And then this would actually be replaced as well, for those that are, if you're wondering. But what about the beltwork? The beltwork would be replaced because it's in the way of the wall, and there's conveyors for that. There's that rather. So. Oh, I thought I could just replace it. Can you not? Oh, I guess you can't. I guess that's a different feature. Oh, that's too tight. Okay. Hold on. Do I happen to have wall conveyors? I do. You happen to have that. Okay, cool. Yeah. I'll make this. And then, you know what? That one will just a gate. and then we're done. And then this will go. Oh, you know what? I could do that. I could just run these across to there. That could be fine. But yeah, I don't need to worry about that though. This. Yeah, that's gonna cause a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Nice and tidy. And two. Weird. Why is that suddenly not working? This used to work. Ah, that's really... Because that kind of has to happen. Well, you know what? I could also, I could put it here, but there's not enough room here either. There's room for a lift. Oh, not really. I didn't put this close enough to the constructors. I could fix this by deleting this belt line and moving everything closer, because that can go closer. And that would give me room. But that's a lot of effort to redo all of that, and I don't want one to be misaligned from the rest, so I don't really want to do that. What I could do is actually this. I can just redo the one and just have it be a little bit weird, but it won't make it look super different. But it will be a little weird. And it's gonna look like I didn't plan, but it really just ran out of space, and I can live with that. There you go. Yeah, it's just gonna look like I didn't plan. It still works. It's still gonna work. It's just gonna look like it. That's all. And then this is gonna... Oh, that's not the same height. Height, that... Oh, here we go. That's not the same height either. God damn it. It's supposed to be the same height. There we go. Yeah, just looks like I get the plan well enough, and I just really ran out of space. But that is going to do it. We're going to have to end on that. Sorry, guys. I know that wasn't quite what you're looking for, but we do have to end on that. It also means that this is going to get deleted, too. This subfloor here doesn't need to exist because it's going to be part of a different building. So this gets to get deleted. And then this is going to get deleted, too. Because it doesn't... It's going to be a different building, so it doesn't have a floor. Let's just go through and delete this real quick, and then we're going to end. Yeah, there we go. Now this is all whatever else I need it to be, all ready to go. This is going to be whatever this turns into being here with this footprint. You know, this is going to get a walls as well, and then this is going to be a gate here. So we'll put a gate there. And there we go. And then that'll go all the way up to there for the next floor, so on and so on. And that's it. Nice and easy. So we don't have anything else set up for automation yet, but we will. We'll work on this tomorrow with Devin. I'll bring him into this build and show him what I got going on and go from there. So we'll keep working on this tomorrow night at 7 p.m. PST. Monday night will be when the stream continues. But until then, that is going to do it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.